hit that button, but here we are. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. Can you guys hear the music just fine? I recently updated my OBS, and updating OBS has resulted in resetting a lot of my things, and I regret it greatly. I regret it very deeply. So, fun facts. Evening? Oh, I'm so used to saying evening. Good morning. My apologies. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a pleasant morning today. Happy day hours. Here live early, like I can be awake early? Yeah! It's because I have a friend who's also in the UK, and we are live with them to react to some roller derby video. I would say videos, but it's just a live stream. It's just a live stream. For those who are new here, for those who don't know and who are new, I play roller derby. I play a full contact sport. That's on wheels. Think American football, but on wheels. Or rugby, but on wheels. And I'm the ball. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And Zan also plays roller derby and also has gotten back into the swing of things. And the cool thing about this is that both Zan and I are both graduated juniors as well. So we've been here for a very long time. Jammer. I am a jammer. So yeah. We play roller derby, and I finally have someone I could chat to about this on a live stream. And they know what they're talking about. Yay! It's not just me. By the way, March Madness rules still apply. No swearing, and if you do swear, get creative. And no, you are not allowed to run to Zan's chat. You are not allowed to run over to Zan's chat and swear over there. I made sure that they know this, and that they will let me know if you do cuss over there. Remember, it's a competition, and so far, I'm winning. Normally, chat's the one that wins. It's a very rarity that I win these. Alright, speaking of Zan. Happy day hours. So yeah, Zan's also live over. Oh wait, hold on. And yeah, this is relatively gonna be a short stream, just because Zan has practice that will be starting in a few hours. So Zan has practice that's going to start in a few hours, and I also have practice that starts way later. way later. It's just funny. This is very funny. You're close. You were close, Jack. And yeah, and don't be shocked, because we will be streaming with the face cam for this one. Don't be shocked. I know. Jarring. I have my camera on. Shock Pikachu face. Also, you gotta make sure, you guys gotta tell me how loud Zan sounds to you once we unmute in the Discord. I don't know. Speaking of, I'm actually going to undeafen just for when they come back. So I know. No one redeemed face reveal. Doesn't mean anything. I can reveal my face whenever I wish. Look, I can even hide it back again. Ooh, vanished. Woo! Woo! And I'm back. Woo! I'm in an absolute mess, by the way. So I had a derby game. Why am I thinking about this? It was literally Saturday. I had a derby game this Saturday, right? I went to California, and I traveled over to California, and I had a derby game over there on Saturday, and then we came home yesterday. It was a 10-hour drive both ways, by the way. Because we drove up. It's a long way. It's a long way. Welcome in. It's a drive. It was a 10-hour drive. It was actually pretty fast. We got there pretty decently, in a decent time. Though my father does not drive like my mother, so he drives the relative speed limit, and my mom does not. I'm pretty sure my mom could have turned that 10-hour drive into, like, a 7. Guys, can you hear Zan? Hello, hello?
I'm not talking. Hello.
You aren't talking.
I am talking now.
You are talking now.
Yeah.
Do I need to turn you up? I'm gonna just do this, and then chat can tell me if you need to be turned up or not.
Alright.
Well, that's as far up as you're gonna get anyway. Oh no, wait, that's YouTube music. That's the YouTube music. Hold on. Whoops. Hold on. I gotta.
Right.
Get that back. Get that back. Get that back. Where's my Discord? Speak again.
Hello.
Okay, now try.
Hey up.
There you go.
Yay.
If they complain, they complain. Sam's volume is low. Yeah, they're also low on my end. But I have them turned all the way up on Discord and everything.
Turn you up.
Like, I believe you're as turned up as I can get you. I will also be turning down my music significantly. Or as significantly as I can get it. Perfect. Alright, Zan, speak again. Keep speaking.
Hello, Jez. How are you? Are you having a good day?
Yes. You look tired? Yeah. I don't wear makeup. He's like, you look tired. I don't wear makeup.
I don't wear makeup, so yes.
I don't wear makeup, and I tend to stay up at like 1 in the morning sometimes.
So yeah, that will do it.
Yeah, I would do it. That would do it. Also, I'm still recovering. I got heat exhaustion over the weekend.
Oh, but Jez.
In my defense, not
No,
really,
no,
but
not in your
the venue where we went to go play in Cali had no air conditioning.
Yeah.
Had no fans, had no air conditioning, and it was a
Yeah.
warehouse in 85-degree weather. And I did bring, hold on, specifically, look over on my screen. I brought specifically three big fans. Look at all these. I brought 3 of these, and these weren't enough. I have 8 of these. I have 8 fans. I'm a big fan of fans.
You're a big fan of that. To be fair, I also used to collect fans.
Yeah.
So I can't judge you.
Yeah, like, I've only recently just started. Hold on. Bro, greatest decision ever. Changing out my chair wheels to be rollerblade wheels is amazing. Until they get caught on everything. Anyway. Look, I have not my pride flag fan, but it was the only one I could get before I died of heat exhaustion at the Pride Parade. So So I have a pan fan.
Yeah.
Zan, you'll realize I die of heat exhaustion pretty easily.
That's really ironic for someone who
Runs cold all the time.
Well, I was going to say lives in a very hot place, but that works.
That too, very hot. I have a paper fan. I have a dancing fan. That really doesn't really fan you all that much. I have
No, I don't think so.
a wild vibe fan. And then also, because I need to also get my team to sell these, a Sin City Rollerderby fan. Look at that. They're from Vegas. They were very nice. They had a child running their booth. He was a really good hustler. I would not expect anything less from the Vegas children. Anyway, Zan, do you want to explain your experience with roller derby?
Hold on. I didn't know I was getting it. Hold on. Well,
Yep.
now I thought, oh, if I knew this, I would have gone back to time in my photos pre-stream and figured out what year I had begun.
Because you're a junior too, right?
So, okay. That actually reminds me. So basically, I started roller derby, or I joined my current team that I'm in back when I was in secondary school. I joined, I think, when I was about 15. I'm now 20. And I remember that because I, being the little anxiety-riddled gremlin that I was, I refused to go in the juniors group because I was socially awkward around people my own age. So because my mum started with me at the time, I joined her in going to the adults group, so 18 and over.
But you were 15.
And I was 15. But they tried to get me in juniors, and basically every time they tried to get me into the juniors group, I'd have a panic attack and I had to leave. Because I just couldn't cope with being new around people my own age. So and because so that was when I joined a team, but I had been skating since I was really little. Because my dad always used to get me out doing stuff like that. So I had been skating, so because I had a certain level of kind of experience and I could keep up with the adults, I wasn't allowed to do any contact or anything like that, but I was allowed to practice skills and that in the adults group because I was basically the same level as them. But obviously until I was 18, I wasn't allowed to do contact with them or anything. And then, so I'd been doing that when I was about 15, I joined that. And then after I left secondary, obviously at that point I was like 16, 17, whatever age you are. I then started going to juniors then, but more in the coaching side of things, coaching role. And because I was like 17 at that point, they just let me stay in the adults group because they were like, oh, it's not even worth it.
Nick.
But then I was kind of going between both. And then I turned 18, I was doing regular coaching in the junior session. And I was part of the adults team. And then I had to take a break when I got my current job that I'm in now because I couldn't drive, and being in a full-time job, I couldn't make it to and from work in time to make it to the sessions anymore. So I had a bit of a break, and by a bit of a break, I mean I had about a 2-year break. And I've now recently gone back to my derby group, and I have training on Mondays and I do coaching for the juniors on the Saturdays.
Yo.
That basically sums that up. So officially been in the group, been in my team for about 5 years, but have been skating way longer than 5 years.
When did you first get dragged out to learn how to skate?
Oh, I genuinely don't remember. It was sometime in primary school. Like I was young.
Yeah. I remember my parents dragged me out when I was 6.
It started off with just rollerblading.
Oh.
Because I used to, and well, actually, that's a lie. It started off as ice skating. I used
Ah.
to go ice skating every year on my birthday. And it's kind of turned into a tradition type of thing. And I was like, oh, I want to go ice skating all the time, but the closest ice skating rink to us was like an hour away. So they're like, yeah, we can't really do that. I was like, oh, what's the next closest thing? So they bought me a pair of rollerblades, and then from there it kind of
And
it
like
took
then
off
what
from there.
like then what switched you over to quads?
No, blades. I learnt
Blades?
blades before I learnt
I know, but like what got you back into quads? Like how did you switch over to
roller
quads?
derby.
Roller derby? Okay,
Roller
that makes
derby.
sense. That makes sense.
When I joined the team, they were like, "Ah, well, before I joined, they were like, you're gonna need quads," and I was like, "Oh, I'm sure I could fork out the money for that." Being a secondary schooler, I was like, "Bad."
Ah, those things are a
Yay.
bit expensive. They're
Yeah,
a
I
bit
think my first pair were
expensive.
they were derby skates. They were boots.
Yeah.
And they were 100 quid.
Oh yeah,
And
the Moxie one. Yeah. The
yeah, they
Moxie
were good to
style,
be
right?
fair.
Yeah. Moxie
Yeah,
styles are
they
nice.
lasted me. They lasted me a while, and they were very comfy. Though when I did switch to my current derby skates, I still have now.
Mm.
That was weird because all of a sudden you have no support on the ankle,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you feel like you have nothing there.
Yeah, it's all ankle strength, baby.
Yeah.
We usually allow our newer skaters to wear the Moxie skates to build up their ankle strength, but then we slowly encourage them to actually get low cut ankles so that
Yeah, I don't think.
they can
Yeah, I
have
don't think
better
any of my
mobility.
juniors have. I don't think any of my juniors have boots. I think we've got them all in proper derby skates, which is quite cool. We have like a
Yeah.
6-year-old who I was watching the other day, and I was like, oh, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I know. I just got a whole new batch of minions that I'm teaching, and one of them is also 6, and she is so adorable. Oh,
Yeah, who was there? We had like we have a 6-year-old and I think a 7-year-old who are kind of the two main young ones, and then all of the older ones are all like between 10 and 16, and I got given the two like really little ones. And I was like watching them go around. I was like, I don't know if there is anything I can teach them. I was like, look at them.
They're so cute. Look
Yeah,
at
and
them
then in
go.
the end, the only thing they weren't confident in was T stops, and I was like, ah, fuck.
Ah.
Yeah, I was like, even I struggle with T stops. T
Oh my
stops
god.
suck.
I hated T-stop. I got them down. I eventually got mine
Yeah.
down. I got mine down actually cuz I started derby when I was 9. And I eventually got my T-stops down once I entered high school, so I was like 14. And I was skating in the halls with my friends, and I was just chatting, and I got to my locker, and I T-stopped perfectly, and I just stopped and went and turned to my friends, I'm like, guys,
I got it.
They're like, what? What's up, Jazz? Like, I just T-stopped. I'm like, uh-huh. Yeah, Jazz, like, you don't understand.
It is
You
one of
don't
those things.
It's like T-stops you never use in derby, but it's such
No.
a useful skill when you're skating out in public.
Yeah. I always just find it really annoying because it's like it's one of those things that the only time you'd really use it is if you need to like slightly take some speed off, but
Yeah.
you don't want to come to a complete stop, because coming to a complete stop with a T stop is just really annoying. If you're gonna stop and you want to stop quick or efficiently, you're gonna use a plow stop or a derby stop, depending on what situation you're in.
Yeah.
Using a T stop's just so like it's just not
safe.
efficient. No, and
it's not safe. It's not safe.
No.
Oh my god.
I was so scared that like because they're so young, and I was like, it's really hard to teach them this because they are young and they haven't got those like strong ankle muscles that most
they,
adults do.
They stop
I'm
like
worried
this.
Yeah, I was worried that they were gonna like bend their ankle the wrong way or something because it was like a whole thing. I was like, we're gonna do this real slow.
Oh no, I am so blunt with my kids because I'm like, okay, when we do 2-stops, I don't want you to drag your inside wheels like this, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I'm like, you don't ever want to do that, and I asked them why, and they're like, I don't know why. It's like, because when you drag your foot like this and you do this, someone's going to step on it and snap it. I legit have to tell them, like, I need to put the fear of God into them. I'm like, your ankle will snap. Do not do this.
Oh.
Like, I can't
I
stress
told
this enough.
the kids that I didn't quite do it that way. Okay, Kat is asking what's a T-stop. How the fuck do I explain this without a camera? So you're skating and you have one foot facing forward the way you're skating, and the other skate lifts up off the floor, and you place it behind your other foot sideways, dragging your wheels sideways across the floor to slow you down and stop you, and it kind of makes a T shape.
Or, like, you put your feet in that, you put your feet in, like, one facing forward and the other one facing, like, a 90-degree angle.
Yeah. Like that. And it makes a T shape.
Yeah. Or in dance, in dancer terms, this is called fourth position. Right?
Cast for a dancer, then fourth position.
Like you have fifth and fourth and third, but this would be essentially fourth position. I have little skate charms I can use as my demonstration. So basically, it looks like this.
One, Cass can't see you. Two, Cass says I'm absolutely not a dancer.
I know.
Same Cass. I didn't get that reference either, and I'm watching Chez's stream.
I know.
But no, it's just basically where you have one foot facing forward in the direction your wheels are facing, and your other skate gets placed behind, sideways, and to slow down, you're dragging your wheels behind you across the floor.
Yeah. Actually, I
wonder.
It's
just the most annoying way to stop ever. To be fair, I could probably pull up a photo.
I wonder if we can Omi and I did this before. We should have done this before. How does one share? Oh, I don't want to add a marker.
You're saying how does one share? I'm just trying to figure out. I was like, how does one? There's no photos. How does one capture a T-stop in a photo? But I think I found it.
Hold on. I'm being a bad streamer.
Hold on, Cass. I got you.
Hold on. Let's see if I can. There's a way for me to, like, share chats with you, so we can both have our chats linked.
This is kind of it, Cass. That's how you'd have your feet. Like that. And see, stop. I've touched up Rollerderby like T-stop, and it's just groups just going at it, and I'm like, that ain't a T-stop. I don't know what you think a T-stop is, but that ain't a T-stop. That's just...
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But to be fair, I can understand how it would be hard to catch a T-stop in a photo.
Yeah. Hey, I sent you a link over on Discord. Can you click that for me? Also, I gotta let my cat in. She's kind of just meowing at my door.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yes, I let you in.
It only supports Chrome and Firefox. Do I need to swap to Chrome?
You just have to hit join session. You can just copy the link. Or it'll probably force you to.
It says stream together only supports Chrome and Firefox for now.
Ugh.
Because I'm on a different browser. Hold on.
I'm also on a different browser. Hold on. There's a different way to do it though.
There we go. Chrome. Google Chrome.
How did Omi and I do this? Hi Yuki. Look, I have a cat. Cat, I have a kitty. Can you see her?
What would you can join the stream? What does that mean?
It should just be able. Should be able to just combine.
I might click this. I want to know what this does.
Oh no! Be careful, please. Don't accidentally.
That's what. No, that is it. That's what it is.
Did it make it? Did it do a thing?
No. It just says again, I need to be on Chrome. Am I going to have to download Google Chrome?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No,
okay.
No, I need this.
Look. Let's
download Chrome.
No, you don't need this. I was just using my phone so I could do it. You use your phone.
Do I want to make changes to my device? Fuck it, yes.
Oh my god.
Make changes to my device. Do it.
Oh my god.
To install. I'm installing Google Chrome.
I can't believe this.
All for you, Jez. All for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, my friend. I believe you.
Yeah.
I don't know how Omi and I did it before.
I don't know how you did that. Where the fuck is Google Chrome gone? Ah! Don't sign in. Don't do that. Stop it. Ooh, okay. And reject all. I don't want Google Chrome having my stuff.
I can see who's in chat. Lurkers aren't safe anymore. I can change your font, chat? Guys, I can change your font.
Are you just looking for stuff you can do?
Yeah. You only can't do this in Minecraft, so like, I won't crash anything if I do this now.
Ain't no one guessing my Twitch password if I don't even know it.
Anyway, so for today's stream, we are reacting to Derby.
You carry on.
We're reacting to a Derby's live stream that I actually sent Zan of a game I was playing. That was very late for them. And so that's what we're gonna be doing. Huh?
It's 2 AM to be exact.
It's 2 AM. I'm glad I didn't send you the one in Cali. The one in Cali was live streamed, but it was live streamed on Facebook Live, and you had to be friends with this random person to watch it. Also, it was in California, so I was even further behind in time zones. But actually, you could have watched it because it was only at 2.
Ha ha ha!
Hey! We're sharing a chat!
Okay, got it.
So I can see your chat messages and you can see mine! Yay!
All I needed was Google Chrome!
Hides! I just used my phone.
Sorry, I'm giving Cass new friends. Cass could show new people.
All of a sudden, New people. Boom.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm gonna hit just play on this so it can play in the background.
And number 103.
God, that's so loud. Hold on.
Yeah. Also, chats plural.
Lavender
It's a bit fuzzy, the sound of him talking. Just ignore it.
Yeah, it is a bit fuzzy and weird. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know why. Also,
and-
if it's quiet on my end, let me know, Cass, and I can turn it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Eris, the one you were talking about. She's coming around right now. There she is.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Eris.
Number 444.
Did I-
Heartbreaker.
Did my story post? Also, the stream started late.
Number
You guys.
47. Bridget.
Yeah, we've been live for 40 minutes, and we're at 5 o'clock, and we've only just started watching.
We just started watching. So
Number 807.
my team, the team I'm on is white. Is on this team. I'm
Number
currently gone.
84 Kills.
Yeah.
I forgot why I'm
Jez-
currently gone.
To appear right
Number
before
89, Apollo.
her name gets called.
Yep. Oh. I wanted. Oh, there I am.
827, hit and roll.
Yeah, there you are.
Mhm. I think I was trying to convince
And
Sai.
93, Devil's Ivy.
Oh, I know what happened. So my teammate Sai, she
Yeah.
is deaf. She has a cochlear implant in, but even though she is, and she has that, she can't hear all that well. So directionally, hearing's hard. So she was telling me when she needed to go. I went to the restroom. I remember where I went. I went to the bathroom. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go because it's gonna be a hot minute. I was telling Sai to go as well. She also needed to go.
Oh,
Sweet. Now we're gonna get started with our white team, which are the zombies. Starting off
moving
strong with
that up there.
1028.
Yeah.
Oh, that's black team. Just kidding. Sorry, chat. We're gonna go 0-0 roadkill.
So the person who's talking now is actually one of our juniors. They were
That
letting the
explains-
juniors. Yeah.
007 doppelganger.
They're letting the juniors do some stuff here, which is really nice. Also,
Number 1472 paralyzer.
I'm gonna move your avatar more over this. There we go.
Number 22 off the rails.
There we go.
2324 furious George.
So I'm also, it's really hard to hear these people out here, so I was trying real hard to listen for Sai's number.
Number 28 menstrual psycho.
I love the name. I love that name.
Oh no, she loves it as well. There I am. Ooh.
Oh, fuck. See, that start now, and it doesn't stop.
Why so early? Because Zan lives in the UK
062
Because I'm just a little guy.
and has practice as well.
And I have practice later, unironically.
Wait, when does your practice start?
50 slam I am.
8.
Just kidding.
8? That's fine, because my practice starts at 7.
Slam I am.
Can you sit on my lap, please? Thank
I'm
you.
also probably at some point in the stream gonna eat dinner while while
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
Hell.
Yeah. That is gonna eat dinner. I just had breakfast.
I don't know when my roommate's getting home. So.
Buried in the graveyard. And last but not
We are
least,
early, you're
we
just
have
late, yeah.
999 Slim Skatey.
I'm
I
still
love
trying to
that.
convince Sai to go to the restroom.
So-
Alright, and finally,
Like, go to the bathroom.
some officials for tonight. Prince Albert, Saren Gasp, Roller Ray, Van Rollon, Infinite Loop, D-Rex, Bonnie, Bionic.
I'm
I
so
remember I
s-
was
Cold
watching
Wind,
Reverend
Mega Beth,
because
Punky
one, very good
Bruiser,
skater, but also you
Joysticks,
can't miss the
Kiss
pink
Off,
dots.
Radar,
Mhm.
Bionic,
Yeah.
Whamdolph, and
So true.
Dee McGee.
Yeah, he's such a good skater. Oh, while this was all happening, Zan was messaging me on Discord a play-by-play for them.
Yeah. As
Well,
I was watching, I was there spamming chat, not spamming chat, spamming Jez in messages, giving comments, like small little comments. By the time Jez got off track and read them, she probably had no idea what I was fucking on about.
I don't know, like, what? I'm not that, because I was like, sometimes I would read them and sometimes I wouldn't, so it just build up. Do people put
Yeah.
their names in roller derby?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
They do.
Yes, yes.
You can basically pick whatever you want, and then you put it into a system. It can't be the same as anybody else's. It's got to be different, unless you are in two completely different areas. Like I could have the same name as Jez, because I'm in the UK, and Jez is not. But in the same kind of area, I forget which how it's
So,
categorized.
They've changed it recently, so Rev's going out next. They changed it recently, so you can have the same name, you just can't be on the same team.
Yeah.
And you also can't have the same number on the same team as well.
Yeah.
It used to be you weren't allowed to have the same name or number as someone else who's already had it in the Derby world. It was a huge world list. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember looking through that list and I was like, how the fuck am I meant to come up with a name with this?
Yeah.
Like everything I tried, I was like, nope, that's taken as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, what am I doing? Actually, no, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. There's me just sauntering onto the track.
Very early lead for the zombies.
Yeah, you just swaying.
Just swaying back and forth. I'm so Lucy.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a brief, because it took me a while, if you want to pause it quick. Just a quick brief explanation, because it took me a while to figure it out as I was watching it. So along the top you have the names. So at one given time, and I'm mainly explaining this for Cass, because Cass was asking me what is roller derby in a previous stream. So Cass doesn't know anything as far as I'm aware. So at the top of the screen, you've got names. So at any given time, basically, the maximum amount of people allowed on the track of 5. So you have 10 names up there, and the two obviously it's separated by teams. So you have 5 members of each team on track at once. One of them will have a star next to their name, and that is the jammer. So Jez is currently on track. Jez is
this one over here. It's now hidden, but
yeah. And Jez's track name is Who, which gets very annoying, as I'm going to point out later with the commentators. But what number are you, Jez? I forget. It's like 39.
Yeah, 39. 39.
We'll point out Jez to you when she gets going.
So,
but yeah, the person with the star next to name is a jammer. The rest of them are blockers. And then the people when they are lit up red, like Slam I Am is, that means they're in the penalty box, I'm pretty sure.
Are they in the penalty box? I thought they were the pivots.
I don't know. I just noticed that whenever because I was trying to put it together, because they never actually tell you what it means. But I realised that whenever they said, it took a while, but eventually one would be in like red and lit up like that. And then they would say someone's gone to the penalty box. So I kind of just assumed that's what that meant.
I thought it was like someone was the pivot.
It could be that, or it could be penalty, but I'm not entirely sure. It just gets very, because when you get into further games, there's there becomes like multiple of them. But I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you can help me figure that out. We can watch.
Yeah, we can figure that. Quickly. So for those who don't, we could do a quick synopsis on how roller derby is played in general, real fast. So there's a total of 10 people on the track, right? You got 5 from each team, 1 jammer and 1 pivot. Jammers are the ball. They're the ones with the stars on their helmet. So they're essentially the ball and how they get their points. The blockers are the ones that are trying to stop the other team's jammer from getting through. And then in the blockers is the pivot. The pivot is the one with the stripe on their helmet. Their superpower is that they can become the jammer, once per jam. That's a whole other thing we can get into at a later bit.
Yeah, to be fair, that does happen, but it doesn't happen until the first time it properly happens that you'll like be able to see is in the second section.
Yeah.
In the second half, that happens more than it does in the first half, I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. Wasatch in particular does tend to pass their pennies really fast. Okay, wait, hold on, real fast. Do you call them pennies or helmet covers? Because there's a huge debate about it all the time.
We call them helmet covers.
You call them helmet covers. Okay, I'll switch my vocab real fast. Let me switch my vocab real fast then.
Yeah, no, we just
Yeah. Some of us old schools still call it pennies, and then the new schoolers just are like correcting us all the time, like it's helmet covers.
To be fair, I wouldn't correct anyone on it. That's just what we use because it's easier. It's easier to get the juniors to call it helmet covers than it is to get them to call it pennies because they go, why?
I know it's sometimes we started calling them helmet covers for the juniors because it's too close to panties.
Oh well, we didn't have that reason, but I use
that's our reason. It's like I'm like, but we knew what they were talking about. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we go, we'll explain. And penalties, if you actually watch our zebras in the center, whenever they give out a penalty, they'll do a hand signal of some kind to indicate what type of penalty that person got.
Yeah.
All right. No, keep going.
Yeah. No. I was just gonna say the main hand signals you will see, and if you see any more, like point them out, and we can try and explain what they mean. But the main ones you're gonna see is that when you've got one of the refs in black and white in the middle, and they are following someone with a star on their helmet round, and they are pointing at them with one arm pointing at them, one arm in the air. That means they're the lead jammer. At any point in the game, if they are the lead jammer, they can call it off. So they will call it off, and that's when you'll see the blockers and the jammers swap out. And it basically means that ends that round, and they'll swap over and they'll start again. Because it's basically them calling off, and they get to keep the points that they have. But if that's the main thing you're gonna see. That's the main like you're gonna see the refs doing is pointing out who's the lead jammer and who isn't.
Yeah. Lead jammer, they have to tap their hips twice, so you'll notice that jammers will tap their hips twice. That's to indicate to call off, and it also it makes sure that the refs don't accidentally prematurely call it off.
Yeah.
I've actually had that happen before where I was giving a signal for offense to happen during a power jam, and a ref thought I was going to call it off, and I did my signal. My hands were nowhere near my hips. They were just up above my head and just pushing forward. And the ref called it off, and we all looked at each other like, "What?
What?
What?"
You know, it's sometimes because they like I know like groups will like tell you like when you're gonna call it off, do big hand motions so they can't miss it. But it's also at the same time, sometimes they just assume that when you make a big hand gesture, you're gonna do it, and it's like no.
That's so interesting because ours, for some reason here in the US, a lot of our jammers will just wiggle their hands back and forth on top of their hips.
Nah, that would piss us off.
I know.
It
ticks me off.
We always get told if you're going to do it, put your hands up and you do it twice in big hand motions so that it's clear that you've called it.
Thank you. You'll see. If I get lead, you'll see I'll do it. Or I even tell our newer skaters, I'm like, I don't want to see this. Refs can't see this. Hands, shoulders, knees, and toes, people. All right, shall we continue? And then we can explain rules as we're going.
As we see them.
Yeah. So right now we have white, my team, and then black, the other team. And there's at least 3 white and 3 black. So I think you might be right that they might be in the penalty box.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I always notice that when there's a red block on screen, there was a less number of players. So I put 2 and 2 together and just assumed that they were penalty.
Yeah. This guy right here in the blue hat, he's our jam timer. He's the keeper of time.
Yeah. You know, if you look, there's Jez getting through there in the white that's just gone past, and you can see the guy there pointing out that Jez is the lead jammer.
Yeah.
Hit
calling me a
trying to get
loser.
past those people, tippy-toed along the edge of the track there to get through. Who calling the jam off?
Well, we
from
couldn't
the
see
knee.
me.
But you,
I was off
Camera.
camera, but I made it big.
yeah, because now skates and ladders is red. So
Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right. You're
and then
right.
you going across the screen there who just threw the star.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you saw you as you came off track, and you just went yeet.
Yeet. Also, did you notice something that I do with my hair? You notice
you grab
anything?
Look,
No,
throw
I
it
don't
up.
grab it. My hair's tucked into
Oh,
into
it's
the penny.
tucked into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see it. I got it.
This looks
really
chaotic.
It
Oh
is.
yes,
It is.
it very much so is.
When you're in it, when you're like trying to get through, you sometimes just are like, "Where am I?"
Yeah, it's really confusing on what's happening. The unique thing about Derby is that you play offense and defense at the exact same
There they
time.
go. Hell's Bell is jamming up
It is
against,
very unique.
or,
Yeah.
Mitsu Furious
Oh,
Fury.
what
And
just
the
happened?
best part as well is obviously they're not doing it right now, but
Furious
the
just
jammer
looking
can
out, tries
take their star off
past
and just
the
hold it
defenders.
to
Mhm.
kind of so that
Quite
they
make it. Hell's
can't
Bell
be
made it, though.
seen
Looks like
as to
Hell's Bell
who it is.
is
Like
the
they've
lead
just done it
jammer.
there, they're holding the star
Yeah.
instead of wearing it, so that they kind of have to be. The other team has to look more to
Quick
figure out where they are.
to get past those
Yeah.
defenders
And
before
not
the
only
points
that,
begin.
they also have to watch out for this for the pivot, the one with the stripe on their helmet again.
Yeah.
Because
Because it can
the
be
jammer,
passed on to them.
yeah. So they have to block both the jammer and the pivot from getting to each other. And then if the jammer eventually passes successfully, they have to switch to blocking the pivot immediately.
Fires.
Seems as white is trying
Just
to
like that,
pass it off.
right there.
Yeah.
I think
Now
they
the
did
pivot's
it.
got the star, they can skate off.
It's through.
Yep. But they won't gain any points until they get that star on their
pass.
helmet.
Oh, and that's the end of the jam.
Something of note to when you are passing the helmet cover, you're not allowed to throw it. You're not allowed to just
Yeah.
drop it. If you do that, you have to pick it back up and hand it back to the person you're trying to pass it to.
Yeah, it has to be a hand-to-hand
Looks like
pass.
the zombies are going to be starting off with
Yeah.
one
You're
player
more than you
short
expected.
due to a penalty.
Well,
Oh,
you
this-
should wait. Just wait until Jez full later. It is majestic.
Are you talking about
Down,
what,
legs overhead.
Are you talking about like what happens like way further back?
No, yeah, like way like near the end.
Nice.
Oh god.
Quick
We might not
skate
even
there
get to it
for
today, but it's
Slim
majestic.
Shady.
Oh yeah.
Apex jump. Oh,
Wow.
Oh, little apex jump.
Yeah.
by Slim.
So you guys will notice that we have lines right here and lines right here. Those are our out of bound lines. So we have to stay on this part of the gray track right here.
Yeah.
Right?
And what you just saw, which was that jammer? Was that which was that jammer of yours?
For
Is that Slim's?
Slim skate.
Yeah, it's Slim's. That's
Slim's
Slim.
Katie.
Jump. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So as you saw there, you can jump over the track as long as your feet, as long as your skate leaves the track and lands back on the track,
Mhm.
you're allowed to jump that.
Yeah. The
Which is what
airspace.
Slim's Katie just did, which is really cool.
Yeah. Airspace is free game as long as your skates don't touch. There's also a one-handed rule as well. So when you fall, you'll notice that some people will put one hand down and the other one straight up. They're still in bounds. They're still in bounds, just as long as they don't put their other hand down
Yeah, by Slim.
over that line.
Okay.
Okay. It's your favorite person.
I really like Reverend.
Like
So, just to point out, Reverend is the one in the pink shorts, and I kept talking about him when I was messaging Jez because I think the way he skates is really cool.
Mm-mm-mm.
And like every time you were low on points, I was like, "Shove Reverend on, shove Reverend on."
Mm-hmm.
he's
there goes
just
the Rev
like
Maynard.
straight through. He's just a powerhouse.
Quick footwork
Yeah.
to get past the defenders on the inside.
Whereas like most jammers, you get a lot of jammers who are quite small and they use
Rev
more
does a little
agility to get
zigzaggy
through.
backward
Whereas
skating,
Rev is a lot
out of
bigger, but
bounds.
he just
Colonel
uses
Surt
brute
said,
force
"Not
and he
today,
can just
Rev."
push himself through the group. He can just push himself through the blockers.
Yeah.
Rev going up against Colonel again. Defenders
I wonder if
regroup
these guys went
around
out of play, and that's why
and
Rev didn't
they
get
had to
called on
let
a
him
cut.
go so they wouldn't lose the pack.
Ivy coming back in from the box.
Ooh. This stream's a bit laggy, isn't it?
Makes it through.
It is, yeah.
Nice.
Was it laggy like
Hey,
this when
should
you
be
were
nothing
watching?
Easy. Rev against
bit,
Apollo.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Shoving.
Yeah. There's Apollo.
And forces Rev to call the end of the jam.
So you'll also, I'm not sure if you picked up on it, Zan, but
Oh, and we got a
Um,
little penalty for
there
Apollo.
is a lot of graduated juniors on the track.
So that'll be one
at all
vampire
times.
short
Almost at all
start
times.
Here.
And I say this because graduated juniors have a different playing style than the adults, that didn't go through juniors at all.
Mm.
They're way faster and way more sporadic than most of the skaters that are on there.
Pretty furious
Is
skating
just
and Rollerderby comes out in front, but look out, here comes who?
Oh my god, I'm chasing them down! Look at me go! Holy hell!
There goes Jed.
There I go, I just chased them down.
And straight through as well.
Yeah. So...
It's like,
Seems like we have a power
you know it's
shot
Jez.
now
Jez comes off the track with
for
quite a
the
bit of
white
sass.
team.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do. I always try and come off with like so much vigor.
Power.
Zoom.
Oh, mate, vampires have 3 in the penalty box, and one of them is their jammer.
Oh no! And we have a
I
full line as
noticed-
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed this. Like
Vampires
the
won
other
a few
team
at
got
the
a
start,
lot
but
of penalties.
Looks like
Yeah.
were getting
last long. I see him standing in the box.
Mm.
That's Furious George in lead jammer position, but here's
Yeah,
those
there's
vampire
the turquoise
defenders
I was
back
on
from
about, and
Never Never
that's the
Land.
type of thing I mean there. When she went to stop, the way she stopped was, you could see she tried to plow but couldn't stop in time and used her teammates
Never
to
Never
stop her.
Land.
Here, hold on.
When
Let
she
me
onto
let
the
me
track.
go back. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
go,
go
back
back
there.
to that.
Vampire
When she
defenders
comes
back
on,
from Never Never
Oh.
Land.
She could into them to stop, and that was kind of when I first saw. And then
Mhm.
they push her off there, and she just kind of doesn't give anything back, and she almost fell off the track.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm noticing that the
Shoving
way she's
Furious
stopping
George
is
down
by
to the
grabbing
ground.
her teammates to stop herself.
Yeah.
Get past there. George
Eris has
Uh,
been with us for a while,
Oh,
for a
George
few
did
years
not
now,
make
but
the
she
pass.
still,
That is cut.
struggles with
Track
stopping a
call.
lot.
Rollerderby keeps
Yeah,
it
A
You're
double.
which
still
is
con-
fair.
overhead, so
Yeah.
they fake a pass.
Um,
And it's not just Eris. There's another sea-level player that's out there on, I believe my team.
Makes it through, puts a star
Like-
back on her head.
Yeah.
That was a
This
just
person
kidding
right
pass.
here. This
So
person
Yeah.
over here.
Rollerbear's gonna
You'll notice their skating
be
style as
skating
well.
alone with no jammer to go against.
yeah, I
for
think
a
they
little
nearly
bit.
fell backwards there.
Mm. Need a what?
Hmm?
What?
No, after you said that, they look like they nearly stacked it.
Yeah.
You know, when you do that thing lean slightly too far back and you go, oh shit.
Oh yeah. I'm still confused how points are being scored.
Okay.
So
So,
point.
Footwork.
You want to explain this one?
I can explain it.
Again.
So,
Yeah.
Kat, if you pause it.
Yep.
I don't think I can focus. I've got my brain. So, Cass, on track right now, you have 2 people wearing covers on their helmets which have stars on them. So, at the moment, you've got Roller Bear and you have Furious George, which their names are at the top. So, they are called
Yep.
the Jammers. So, when the Jammers get through the blockers, which are the people trying to stop them, and they do a full lap of the thing, they get a
Hello,
point.
thief.
Hello, Thief. They get a point. The lead jammer is basically the jammer with the most points. They're in the lead. And at any point they can call off the jam like we talked before by tapping their hips. But the way they're getting points is they're getting through the blockers of the other team who are trying to stop them. And they're making a lap round the track. And that's how they gain a point. A full lap.
Wait. Explain that one again.
Full lap, or is it a full lap, or is it getting through the blockers?
It's each hip of the opposite team they pass.
Yeah.
So, because each lap you gain at least 4 points, depending on how many players of the opposite team you pass, specifically their hips.
But you gotta get through them.
Yeah. So in roller derby, we all really emphasize your hip placement for a lot of things, right? So like hip placement for like how you get a cut track, hip placement for how many points you can gain. You can only gain 1 point per person per lap. So let's say there's four people on the track now, right? And I pass this person right here. Let's say I'm on black team. I pass this person right here. I pass their hips specifically. I gained that person's points. And let's say these other people are also on the other team. So I pass all of their hips as well. So I gain their points. So I gain 4 points. You can only gain 4 points per lap. And then you continue to reset their points. Does that make sense? Hello? Hello? Holding on. But does that make sense, Cass? Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, my father rang me.
Your what?
My father.
Oh, he rang you?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so it's basically that, but yeah, so that's why sometimes you see the lead jammer will call it off if the opposing jammer is not yet through the blockers, because it stops that jammer from earning any points.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. But yeah, so that's yes. I heard that as well. I heard that alert. But yeah, you'll also notice that jammers and blockers will tend to throw their hips out in the most bizarre way. It's because they're either trying to avoid getting their point taken, trying to get a cut on the jammer, or trying to get a point from a person. Hips are very essential in derby. Alright, shall we continue?
Yeah.
Roller Bear made a pass. Speaking, there's Furious George got through the pack also. People are falling over all over the place.
Yep.
And there's no lead jammer right now because of the penalty situation. So we're gonna go
1472 is also has been here for a while, and they're also very Bambi on their skates still.
Oh yeah, I spot them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
George,
Yeah, you can
landed in the center of the
Yeah.
track. Back up to try again.
It seems like the groups are quite equally diverse in experienced, slightly less experienced skaters.
Yeah.
Like on each team, you can spot skaters who are a bit more uneasy on the skates, and then but to equal it out, you also have players in each team which just kind of fly around.
29-26.
Yeah. We try and divide it evenly amongst, like, so we don't have one team perfectly stacked and the other team not.
Yeah.
There's the whistle. We got two quick-footed jammers.
That's not fun at all.
Here. Rev Painter
No.
going against Hit and Roll.
Hit and Roll keeps pushing and seems to have fallen. And
So Hit and Roll is one of our who loves to do apex jumps, by the way.
Hit and Roll.
How fast can you go, Zan?
Nudged out in the center.
How fast can I go? I don't know. I've never checked.
Rev's got the footwork going, but
I don't know. I've
Hit and
never
Roll
seen
made
how
it
fast I
through,
can go.
so
Quite fast?
now
Is that
it's
an answer?
Mm.
We used to do a thing to see how many laps we could do in like a certain amount of minutes or something, but that was like over 2 years ago. I can't remember how many I did.
I
used to
did
do, like, they used to do this challenge thing which used to be like try and do a
27.
certain amount of laps.
looks like Hit and Roll scores one.
Something in, like, 3 minutes or
before the end of
something.
it.
Yeah. They changed. Yeah, they recently changed it. I do my last I checked. I can do my 25s in 25s and 5s in what was it?
So going into
414.
this jam, we got
That's
empty
pretty good.
penalty box,
Mm-hmm.
full
Bridget, our
complement of
jammer.
skaters on the track.
You just have a
Bridget jamming for the
competition.
vampires,
I know I can
and
get up to at least 20,
jamming
25
for
miles
the
per hour.
zombies.
See, I haven't
Bridget seeming to try to
Great
beat
lateral movement
tested
there.
it, and I don't know
They're trying
how
to
I
get through.
would
Bridget
other
made
than
it through.
skating alongside a car. How would
Yeah.
Who
you
hits the deck?
go about?
So I actually did do it alongside a car.
Oh, see, we don't have roads here that are long and straight enough to be able to get up to that speed on
It
skates.
wasn't.
And if we did, we'd have a pothole that would swallow us whole before we make it up to 10.
It was at a park. I was at a park and I had a downhill, and the speed limit for cars is 20 miles per hour, and I was going downhill.
That's a
and I
downhill. That's cheating. You can't say I was going downhill. Anyone can reach that speed going downhill if you don't brake.
Yeah. You hit potholes and die. Yeah.
So, not gonna do that.
Hold on. I just did a weird ash fall over here. I want to
No, but
see that
when
real
I
fast.
when I come to America, I wish I could bring my skates and I could hop on a track with you. It'd be so fun.
Yes. Oh my god, I would love to. Oh my god, I would absolutely love to skate with you. I just have to make
don't
my
know
way to the
how
UK.
Yeah, but you can make it to UK and then you can come like
Yeah.
you could come and probably coach the juniors at my thing and they'd announce you as like a special guest.
Hi. Who's our coach? Merca.
Movement there as they try to get through. Bridget made it through.
Okay, so I like hit my butt. What was
Yeah,
that
down
roll?
goes Jet. You get up in the weirdest ways.
Great lateral movement there.
Look at this.
Fall that's funny to me is how you get up.
Yeah, it's okay. I can't. I fall
Down
and then
goes Jez.
and then I
just gotta
roll. Just roll. And then go.
Who hits the deck out of bounds and gets
Yeah. Oh, another
recycled
thing to
back.
point out, something you see Jez doing there is when a jammer goes out of
Not to be
bounds,
deterred,
as long as
though,
the
who's
pack
gonna-
of the blockers and the opposing team is together, you have to go. The jammer has to rejoin the track behind the jammers, the other blockers. Sorry. So if Jez went off track like she did there, and the jammers all move backwards,
The
Jez has to
blockers.
join behind them.
Yeah, like the blocker.
So
Also to break it down in latency, because I pass most of these blockers, I generally just need to pass this person that hit me out. You rolled like you jumped out of a moving car, pretty basically.
bounds and gets recycled back a bit.
And yeah, you'll also notice that there's hash lines on our track. Those measure exactly 10 feet apart, right? I don't know that in meters, but
no, neither do I.
But it's basically we can only be 10 feet apart from the pack for each person. So you'll notice that the pack will sometimes get really long, and it's because each person is bridged out at least 10 feet, so that pack is still there.
But if one of them goes further than 10 feet, that's them breaking the pack, at which point they are not allowed to block the jammer until they are close enough together again to remake the pack.
Yeah. So that's how like you don't break a game, is so that everyone has to be in a close proximity to continue playing. It's no fun if the blocker just can chase you half a way around the track.
Yeah.
So doing a swoopy
Not
swoop.
to be deterred though. Who's gonna find a way through somehow?
Oh my god. One of my teammates just
Looks
kept
like
getting
the
in my
zombie
way.
defenders put a stop to Bridget for just a minute though. It didn't last long. Bridget's through 4 more points. And who is on?
So both of us are
Going
graduated
down now, so we're
juniors.
Juniors.
what
Juniors.
happened. Bridget
I
slammed
see
into
that
the
makes sense
defenders
now. I
and
was
fell off
wondering
the
why there
jam.
was no chasing or spit. Yeah. Yeah. So
They can't.
they can't do that. Generally speaking, you'll notice that a ref will come out and say pack is here and have their arms out. like in a big display of like pack is right here.
Yeah.
And it's basically where the majority of the blockers are, like majority of both teams
Zan
are.
and I jamming for the white vampires.
So if, let's say like there's four
Spell.
black blockers up front with one white blocker. That's where majority is because of that one white blocker.
Slim shape skating.
Soupity
making it
soup is
through,
technically a
little bit of
term.
trick
Yeah.
there on the skate.
Oof,
Pack's moving
this
fast.
lag.
Looks like there was a.
Mhm.
Oh goodness, our internet's
that
terrible.
half pass. Nope. That was a just kidding pass.
Yes.
Slim skating calling the
So
making it another 4.
real fast. Hit where you're allowed to hit. Blockers are allowed to hit anywhere on the side right here. You are allowed to hit with your upper arm, like your upper bicep. Anything elbow and below, you're not allowed to hit. You're allowed to hit with above the knee to the hip and through right here, but not the knee and below. That's a low block. You're allowed to hit anywhere here on the chest. Obviously not the head. That's not allowed. And I'm not sure what you call it, Zan. I call it the bra strap rule. But basically, imagine bra straps or tank top. Tank's top straps or bra straps right here. Anything within the bra straps, so your spine, you're not allowed to hit within, but you're allowed to hit with outside of those areas.
Yeah.
Blockers, you're allowed to push and pull your own teammates and grab your own teammates, but you're not allowed to do that with the opposite team.
Yeah.
That's
the
not
only thing you're
allowed.
allowed to hit them within the allowed areas.
Mhm.
Because as well as a blocker, as well as trying to block the opposing team's jammer from getting through, your job is also to kind of clear the way for your jammer to get through. So you as a blocker are allowed to block the other team's blockers to help your jammer get through the pack. You'll mainly see them do that if the opposing team's jammer is going around the track, so they have nothing else to do. They'll help their own jammer get through.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, basically nowhere below the knees, nowhere head, like neck and
Pretty
up,
cool
and
to be
nowhere
able
on
to
the
skate on
spine.
one foot
the center of the
and
back.
call the jam off.
You're not allowed to deck anyone. You're not
One
allowed to
more
kick
thing
anyone.
that-
Oh my god. So
Unfortunately. Well,
un-
you can, you just can't get caught.
yeah. No, I was at a tournament. That's where I got my tattoo. I was at a tournament one time, and this junior like decked someone in the helmet, and they got ejected from the whole tournament and
Wow.
ejected from Derby itself for like a year.
Yeah. Kneecap
'Cause-
everyone. See, that's what I would do.
Kneecap everyone.
As
No.
long as you don't get caught, do it.
One more activity at the same
But
time
don't
that
do
I
it, because we
don't
want
do.
people to play
I
and
could do
not
one
be
of those
hurt.
things.
We want people to play and not be hurt. Sorry, I need to exit out of that file.
Looks like the defenders are going
Don't
to
mind me.
no breathing room or personal space at the start here.
Who's jamming? Okay.
Roller Bear
Yeah,
making
Furious
it
George.
through.
Yep.
Really close is Furious George right behind her.
If you ever see these two in person,
They're
Zan,
skating fast.
you'll see why
Yeah.
we always confuse these two. They're not related in any way, shape, or form,
Ooh,
but
quick
they
call
skate
off
so
there.
similarly and they have such a similar build.
Looks
We
like
always
2 points for
confuse
each
them.
of those jammers on that
But,
one.
like,
Furious George and Rollerderby.
That was
yeah.
Fast and furious skating. Holy
They're
smokes.
doppelgangers, essentially.
Except
pretty
we
close
have
doppelgangers.
Mineral for Black and Toro.
Everything is legal if the cops are not around.
True.
It's not
It's
live
true.
streamed. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not live streamed and don't
Not
get
shown
put-
to whoever.
yeah, and you don't get put onto Derby hell. Yeah, totally.
Yay,
Mineral
Reverend.
making it through.
Yep. And hit and roll.
Wow.
Oh, I
that
think he'll do it. Watch.
pretty nice tippy-toe spin
Oh,
move
nope.
there.
Oh, I was
Ahead.
expecting an apex jump. Woo!
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a fall for you,
Calling it
Cass.
off.
Yeah, there's a fall. Wait, hold on. Can we go
Ref
back in
was
that?
way-
Can we go back into
But-
that fall?
Try that again.
Oh,
Show hit and roll is epic.
Yeah.
Cool. There goes hit and
Yep.
roll on the red.
Yep.
And
Ah,
Go.
because his shoulder crossed the line, that would have been a cut.
Oh.
But yeah, like, man, he got like.
It's like
Baseball
the only
swing.
game where when you fall,
Mhm.
you've got to try and not stop yourself so you don't get hurt, but just stop yourself because if you leave the track, it's it's a
Yeah.
cut and it's gonna
In favor of the vampires.
Actually, there's a forgiveness rule now, Zan. There's a forgiveness rule.
Oh.
So, okay, so you actually remind me. That used to be a thing of where as soon as you stepped on the track, you would get an immediate cut, right? That's what you're referring to?
Hmm.
There is a forgiveness rule now that if you step back on, they give you some time to step back off to reassess yourself. Which is really nice. It's really nice.
It's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice because it can be very like confusing at times. It's a bit disorientating. So you're trying to figure out where you are,
Yeah.
and where everyone else is at the same time.
And the refs won't tell you if you will get a cut or not if you stepped out. It was, ugh.
What the fuck?
Why?
What was the person in the bottom left casting a spell on the one who was losing balance? What?
What?
Go back.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure they're on about hit and roll who fell over.
Yeah.
Bottom left. Go from
Bottom
there.
left.
Bottom left. Who cast a spell?
Bottom left here?
Move there.
Right.
Oh! Oh!
Oh no.
You know, it's great too. We know exactly what Rev got called a penalty for.
Casting a spell. I'm gonna use that in the future.
The refs are casting a spell. So this ref called Rev on a penalty of a back block. Called Rev on a back block penalty, and that was the size for back block. That was so dramatic too. Wait, hold on. We gotta go back to that. We gotta go back.
I missed that.
We're so focused on
Just-
hit and roll over here.
So close to hit and rolling that you.
We both just missed the spell.
So
Just-
spin move there.
Stop!
Yeah. Stop.
Oh.
Go that way.
Yeah, you got a penalty.
To the
You
penalty
done
box.
bad.
So that's gonna be.
You
a
done fished up.
start here in favor of
Yeah,
the
because now Rev's
vampires.
putting the next one in penalty box as well, which means your team is down a player and it's down the jammer, which is kind of the one you need.
Yeah. Are we down a player? No, we're full players. We're just down.
No, Rev is.
Yeah,
Rev's in penalty.
yeah, we're just down a
The-
jammer.
Which is the one you need to score the points.
Which is the ball.
Yeah, you've lost the ball.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, so because it's starting a power jam, that's what it is. Because it's starting as a power jam, that jammer is going to try and break out of the pack as fast as possible before the 30 seconds is up. Penalties last only 30 seconds unless you get a double penalty. Rev still has a chance to become lead jammer if my team can hold off that jammer for a full 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Ridiculously hard, by
Basically-
the way.
I don't think we said it, but I don't know if you did, but each jam is 2 minutes long.
Yes.
So when you get a penalty, you're in there for 30 seconds. So when Rev comes back, he'll only have a minute and 30 to try and get ahead. So if that jammer who's currently on track can get through the pack and get round, then all they got to do then is just stay in the lead, or they can call it off
Yeah.
as and when they want to keep those points.
And for people on my stream won't be able to see it because my camera's covering it, but over here you can see some time right here. So the 15:31 is the half, right? And then the 1:53 is the jam. And then the J13 tells us what jam we are on. So we're on jam 13. And we are on part 1, so the first half.
Yeah. So when the first half ends, there was an intermission, at which point Jez was messaging me saying, "Oh, we're doing this," but I was on a separate screen and couldn't see jack shit what was going on.
Yeah.
Jez, I can't see.
Yeah. And also for my stream, where you can see, look, you can see the timer right there. First period right there. And there's the jam time right there.
Yeah.
And that's the score right over here. That's how much we're getting.
Swear? I swore. Did Jez swear? I swore. But I'm allowed to.
Yeah, Zan's allowed to swear. I'm not allowed to swear.
We had this conversation pre-stream and I got told I was allowed.
Yeah, Zan's allowed to swear. I'm not allowed to swear. Also, chat.
I'm British, it's in my blood.
Yeah, and Zan and I are sharing chats as well, so I can see you. I can see who's trying to jump chat. You're not. You can't. Can't. So you can't swear either. unless you're part of Zan's community, then you can swear.
Zan is allowed to swear. So is my community. Bed with no stuff. But my roommate, I can smell my roommate cooking my din-dins. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I need to take away that. I need to take away that redeem. I really need to take away that redeem.
What was the redeem?
That I'm not allowed to swear for 5 minutes.
Zan, what are your pronouns?
He, him. Or
There you
they,
go.
them.
Anyway, we're gonna continue hitting this button here.
Oh, hydrate.
Wait,
Jez,
who's
hydrate. Jez,
Ivy was
Hydrate. Hydrate.
hydrate. Hydrate,
Hydrate,
Jez.
okay,
Jez,
hold on.
hydrate. I'm not hydrating alone. I need to set a 5-minute timer.
Hydrating.
Stop trying to drown people. No, that's just what Cass does. Cass just does drown people.
Well, and you just also redeemed water for me again, so. There you go.
Oh, but it's fine because I can do this back. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Cass knows what I'm going to do. There you go. Now my viewers have to hydrate. I've made a redeem for myself.
Like,
Round
you must
back.
hydrate now. When the streamer can clap back.
Yeah.
Overhydration is bad. It is. I know this because I used to like eat so much ice all the time. I'd overhydrate myself and like just start foaming legit at the mouth as if I had rabies. It's really bad. Also, I would like to point out, I'm really sad about this, but I need to say, it needs to be said, this whole space, Zan, this is our home. This is where like we practice and do everything. We're very lucky to have it, and we're losing it, unfortunately. We're
I
losing
know.
this very sadly. Because over here, like you can see back here, there's like a locker room here, there's the ref locker room, and then like where all of our skate stuffs are, and then another locker room right over here. It's a massive building. I'm so sad we're losing it. Also, if you're wondering what the pink stuff on the wall is, that's soundproofing panels that we just got for free. It's like really expensive. Anyway,
We have a power
we're gonna
start here.
continue. So we're starting with a power start. White is gonna try and hold this jammer
Roadkill and
for as
speed
long as
again.
possible. Which is Ivy.
Ivy with some jukey moves, spins past the defenders for lead jam.
Oh my god, it is. Ha! So this is a graduated junior, that's a graduated junior, and this is a graduated junior. This is practically a junior wall, except for Knuckles.
Seems as white jammer is standing. Ivy is still trying to get as fast as through as possible before that white jammer comes back in. Reverend coming back in.
Oh, bro, that recycle is amazing.
Star, it seems. Pushing, pushing, pushing.
I don't know why they called it on that one, because Rev was still on initial. Rev couldn't gain points yet.
Well, halfway through the first.
Sorry, I was
period
answering a
play here,
message.
neck and necks.
I missed it. I was answering a message. Ironically, from my derby team.
Are you coming to
It's got-
practice? Are you coming to practice?
It was asking if I would be okay running a junior session on my own.
Aw.
And I was like, I don't think we'll be within like student to coach ratio. And they're like, oh no, we'll get someone to help you, but could you run it as the main coach? And I was like, oh yeah, no, I can do that. Because the other two main coaches are not available
Oof, yeah.
that day. And I was like, well, I don't want a session to get cancelled. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. I also have to be the head coach for this weekend for my juniors, for at least the home team. I won't be able to run
Yeah.
my tinies. I want to run my tinies. I like my tinies. Let me run the tinies. Home
The tinies are
team.
easier. They can give stats back.
Yeah, tinies are easy, and tinies and newer skaters in general are easy to deal with, and I don't have to deal with the
Yeah.
home team drama. But now I have because everyone's gonna be off traveling this weekend for a travel bout. I have to step up. Cries. Anyway, Rev just got back onto the track, and they called it off even though he was still on initial.
Pushing.
Also, Slim and Skates both recycled Ivy really well up here. So
It is
Slim
just
slowed
so
Ivy
awesome
down.
for that white
Skates
camera
comes in,
kick. Reverend coming
and
back
just
in,
Slim
taking out
hits
the
him out.
Star, it seems. Pushing.
So just like, I thought it was really pretty that they could just swarm back around the jammer like that.
Yeah.
We need to invest in a fidget toy for Jez.
Well,
Why?
halfway through the first.
I
have a
race
fan.
right
And I
here,
can't-
neck and
Like,
neck
why do I
scores.
need a
Good
fidget
matchup
toy?
there.
Called a fan?
And this is a great time.
That
to
fan looks
take a minute
fragile.
To donate to
It's not.
the fundraiser funds for Apollo if you haven't done that already.
Oh look, I'm jamming again. Oh, and I'm out.
You know,
What happened?
There you go.
There I go. What
to
happened? Hold on.
donate To
Turquoise fell.
the fundraiser funds for
Oh, she fell.
for
Yeah, Eris
Apollo,
fell.
If you haven't done that
Yeah.
already.
And then
And
it's
I
because
just-
of that Jez got through because there was a
Taking
gap.
third lead and falling
Yep.
Really close behind is Hell's Bell.
And I just go zoom in.
Go zoom in.
Pack's moving pretty fast.
Pack is
Who
moving very
swings
fast.
Through.
Oh yeah.
Seems to have called it off.
It's because Pac was moving very fast because both Hells and I are really zoomy jammers. So it's either white or black, one of the two was trying to get away from me and knowing that Hells would eventually catch up.
Who swings through.
Apollo's ready to catch me.
Seems to have called it off.
Oh, and we're just falling all over the place. Cool.
So no, you were getting back up as they fell.
Yeah, hold on.
Swings through.
Where did I go?
So
Why am I
you're
all the way-
somewhere on the right.
Yeah, like I'm all the way over here.
Seems to have
Yeah.
called
Oh, I,
I
fell
remember
right
this.
over here.
it off.
Down there. Because I remember,
Yeah.
I was like, where did Jez go? And I just see you getting up, and I'm like, wait, what?
I know, like what just happened? I think I got
the other team.
Looks like
Huh?
Like one of the other team was stood in front of you, so it blocked you from the.
Yeah. I think I
Yeah,
got
Marty,
sideswiped.
Point in there too. That's pretty fast. Pretty impressive.
Were your pad kids? What?
Where your
Wait,
pads,
what?
kids.
Oh, where your pads kids? What are you talking about? What?
Got to translate for the dyslexic.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Bridget's
Thank you, I
jamming
appreciate
there for the
it.
Vampires and Furious George is up for Zombie Town.
Thanks. Okay, there's George. Oh wait.
Pretty
Yeah, it's
fast
George.
skating. George made it through. Oh,
No problem. No problem.
skip flying.
Ooh. Oh, Sai almost had Bridget. Oh, Sai and Bridget are both graduates as well.
Made it through.
I-
And
My
Bridget
cat's gonna
ma-
jump on the desk. I can tell.
Huh?
My cat's trying to jump up on the desk.
Maybe sharpen them to gain an advantage. Oh gods.
Oh,
No,
knows
that-
what's up.
Bridget flew over the corner there and made
We'd
it
at least
through
play
on
hockey
Yes.
then.
the initial pass. So both jammers able to score points here if they can catch up to that fast-moving pack.
Miss George hopping on her blockers to try to get through, get as much points as possible for that call off.
I love that when that person fell over. And
Yeah.
they gave a little thumbs up. We're good.
Yeah. Hold on, we'll go back again.
Hopping on her.
Which person?
Down they go. Left hand side.
Ah.
Good. There, little
I'm
thumbs up.
okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
Through, get as much points as
It's all
possible
good.
for that call off.
Oh, you'll notice there's like a timer that's right here, and he's also looking at that timer. Our timekeep. He'll throw up his hand and say 5 seconds, and he'll count down, and then he'll go tweet, and that starts the jam.
Tweet.
So,
That is the exact noise, yes.
here it goes. Ready? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tweet.
Hit and roll making that
Oh.
apex jump in,
Hit and roll did that jump again.
Oh, some jammer on jammer
Oh,
hits.
wait, go back.
Get a lead there.
So this is it's basically the first time the jam is actually going for each other. And I
Yeah.
think it ends with one of them being put in penalty, but I can't remember.
Jammer on jammer hits. I'd love to see that.
Jam called off
Oh, you got called on a cut? What?
by a hit and roll.
Yeah, I remember something happened.
Oh,
I
no,
couldn't
wait.
remember what it was.
You got called on a forearm. I can see it right here.
Yeah.
That's a forearm.
I remember watching it and I remember something. Okay.
Apex jump
I was like,
Yeah.
this causes something. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So if
While
you-
we're paused,
Mhm.
food.
Go get food. Go get food. Go get food.
And you can explain what just happened.
Yeah. I can. I'm gonna go over this a few times so that they can see. So, if we watch real close, chat, so rewind. Whose game is this, Zan or Jez's? It's mine. This one's my game. We haven't seen any of Zane's games yet. And it's completely up to Zan to see if Zane if they want to watch one of their streams, because it does risk them showing their face. Keep that in mind. I'm not opposed to showing my face, because on my stream my face is clearly shown right now. Yes. By the way, nice new room. Thank you. Isn't it great? Look. Wait. You want to see something great about my room? Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me move things around a bit. Hold on. Want to see something great about my room? It's super far back. I have so much. And I have a box for my cat to jump into. My room is very big. But yeah, so I'm not opposed to showing my face because You ever fell under the bunk bed? Yeah, I have a loft bed. I've always had a loft bed. I'm not opposed to sharing my face because I obviously show my face from time to time, like now. I do it now. I used to not do it whenever I did videos like this, just because I don't know. But I started doing it because I'm very vocal and I'm a very visual person when explaining things, and it's hard to explain things when I can't visually show it to people. So yeah.
Was I being talked about?
Yes.
Hold on, I need to catch up on this.
So many gestures. Anyway, I was explaining, so Slim got called on a penalty of a forearm. Right here. Meaning when Slim went to go hit, likely what happened was Slim's arm came forward onto hit and rolls, and that is considered a forearm. Because remember, you can only hit above the elbow, not with elbow and below. Right? Yeah. They were asking about when they can go see when we're gonna be watching one of your games.
Oh, you're not. Any games I've been in, they weren't live streamed. I don't think I've ever been in a live streamed game, so I
Yeah.
don't have any footage.
But if
even
one
if I
of them
did,
was, yeah. And,
I'm
like
not
even
face revealed anyway.
yeah, and like even if you did, I don't think you would face reveal on
No.
Twitch.
Not just to watch a gameplay of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could theoretically, if I did, I could just say, "This is a game. I'm somewhere in this room." I'm not going to tell you who I am or where I am, but I'm
Yeah.
somewhere in this room.
somewhere.
And it turns out I'll be one of the guys watching in the background.
You're not even
Not
there.
even
You're not even
I'm like, no.
playing.
I'm like, I'm in the room somewhere. You just,
Just don't know.
But no,
Yeah.
no, I don't have any footage of me playing a game,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd consider sending it to Jez, but I don't have it.
Yeah.
And
send
if
it-
I did, it wouldn't be a recent game.
Yeah.
And we'll make that apex jump and get an elite.
So jammers are allowed to hit each other, by the way, because jammers can hit and drag each other all anywhere, way, shape, or form. It is a strategy.
It is. It's annoying, but it is.
Yeah, it is annoying.
There.
I hate jammer on jammer action.
Oh, some jammer on.
The thing is, as a jammer, you're trying to build up speed to get
Jammer
back to the
hits.
pack.
I
That's
love
how
to
you're
see
going to
it.
earn points.
Yeah.
So when you're getting attacked by the other jammer, it's like, get off! I want to go.
I just want to skate.
Yeah, because neither of you are earning points by doing that. Because to earn points, you need to get back to the pack to get through them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, looks like that.
The advantage with
jammer
hitting
and
another
also
jammer, if you're
that power
successful and
start
you don't
here.
fall out with the other jammer, is that you have a chance to catch up to the pack. Know that? Whenever someone's tried to hit me as jammer, I tend to like try and avoid them as much as possible, which is really makes them like really funny scenarios. Just give him a shove, yeah.
Yep, and those 30 seconds of penalty time go pretty fast, so gotta make the most of it while you can. Ivy made it through, 4 quick points.
Slim making it right back in out of the box, falling close to Ivy. Right at the line, seems to have gotten hit now.
Oh, Slim recycled back by Lab.
Making through, seems they're gonna do a points and call.
Oh, so you see this guy, this ref right here? This ref right here, how he's crossing his arms in front of himself?
Ivy
He's
calls
telling
it.
basically everyone this guy's not the lead. Like this person isn't
Good call
lead.
there, as fast as Slim
This
skated,
guy, not important.
that's-
Ignore him.
You don't have much
Yeah.
time to call it off before he gets
He
back to
he
the
done
pack.
he done did goof. He didn't do it. We got 10 minutes left on this half. Woo!
It goes a lot quicker when I can
Very
commentate
good
with
Bridget
someone.
that lead.
Yeah.
Really
It
close
does.
line.
This is why I like doing this, because I like breaking it down and be like, whoa, wait, what just happened?
Yeah, it is very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Middleberg calls it off.
That was a really fast. I don't think anyone got. Oh! Black team got 1 point. Black team just got 1 point. Oh, and I'm back on the track again.
I did notice there were some jams where like they would get called off
Mhm.
or they'd stop and I'd be like, neither of them actually like got anything.
Yeah. It's because Wasatch
Hello.
trains and plays very competitively. So they do like just get a point and call it off
Calling
immediately.
her, blockers to get
Mhm.
through. She
Oh.
did so much work.
Oh! Right there. That's a good example. So I'm following my blocker through.
Blockers to get through.
I get hit out.
Oh.
But because I passed all these people beforehand, I only have to go behind this person right here.
Oh,
So much work.
we got a quick penalty right there out of the gate.
Oh!
Oh,
So much
Zan, that was the thing! I did the thing! Did you see the swoop?
work.
Mm-hmm.
we got a quick penalty
Or,
You really
Uh,
went. You went.
right there out of the gate.
yeah, I legit just like bend. Hold on. That was.
Oh,
Ben, you
It's-
molded around them.
we got
Yeah.
a quick penalty right there out of the gate.
It still makes it through and gets that lead.
I remember watching that and I was like, how the fuck? But because it was live, I couldn't go back and rewatch it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to go back and see it again? See what I did?
No, I saw it.
Back on.
Yeah.
I saw your like leg. You picked up your right leg and put it behind you and like
Before Hell's Bells
went
gets
round
there.
and bent your body round them and then.
Yeah.
Did she get the point?
I just like
Yeah.
weave my body.
There.
Wolf my body around. Also,
See if who can
Look
squeeze
how I call
through
it off.
before Hell's Bells gets there.
Yeah.
that's how big you
Yeah.
make
Get
it,
the
people.
point.
That's how big you do it. They can't
Yes.
miss it if you do it like that. No
Yep.
confusion. But no, going back to the thing with like people calling it before anybody's even earned a point or it's like 1 point.
Mhm.
To be fair, in the I remember, obviously we're not there yet, but in the second half, the amount of times when like, because you guys were doing really well, and then in the second half, you like it drops off dramatically.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking in that, I was like, they need
Right,
to
hit
just
goal,
get
taking a
in,
pushy
get
route.
some points, and call it.
Got
and
stopped
just
by
keep
defenders,
doing
but
that to try and
Fury
rack them
Jordan
up.
didn't get stopped.
Yeah.
She's the lead jammer. Hit and
But,
roll made
you
it
know,
through,
second
and
half
he's
is
picking up speed
a good
fast.
show of when you would try and kind of call it
Everyone's
as you
getting a
earn them.
workout with this game.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a really fast
George
pack again.
calling it.
Ah,
So
and
looks
George
like
gained like 3 points right
for
there.
the Zombies.
Why are you so laggy? Stop it. Stop being laggy.
Seems as for our jammers we have Black Team Ivy, and then on our
I also like to point out, I did not get into the penalty box once this game.
No, you didn't. You did really well.
Yeah.
stop taking out Ivy.
Oof. I wish
Everyone
that
else,
wasn't.
like,
Slim found an opening.
Yeah, I feel like everyone else got penalties.
Ivy making it out.
See that
We're
person
done.
there in white on the floor? That's me. In game. That's me.
Just that's Zan right
Please,
there.
please.
Don't hit me! Don't hit me!
Yeah. So basically, the one thing you get taught kind of when you're doing skate training is how to fall and what to do after you fall. And the one thing they say is obviously you don't put your hands on the ground and like because obviously some can roll over your fingers or whatever.
Yeah.
So the thing they tell you is to go in a ball, put your arms over your head, and stay there, and just kind of check. And when it's safe around you, you can then get up and move. And they say if you don't feel safe getting up, then you stay down in that ball because you're also then not in other people's way. Because if you're not spread out,
Mhm.
other people can just go around you easier.
Yeah.
You can see that he looks up and goes no, and it goes
Yeah,
back
just-
down.
Hold on. So they fall.
Because down she goes
Ivy making
there,
it
Up.
in a little ball. They go around her.
Slim also
and
making
she-
it that 8.
Oh, we got
So
Yeah.
good. That's so great.
Yeah. Yeah, we all, yeah, because that's like the basic thing, because we don't want you, we teach you to like curl your fingers in, even if your hands
Yeah.
are on the floor, you curl your fingers in so that your fingies don't get ran over. And we really emphasize that you're the most dangerous object and in the most danger when you're on the floor.
Yeah.
Just curl up.
Because at least if you've got your hands in a fist, if they hit you, they're probably just going to trip over your hands. But if your
Yeah.
fingers are out, they're going to go over them. They're not going to get stopped by them. They're just going to be little speed bumps, and it's going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt them.
Oh yeah, I've had someone. They don't play anymore just due to injury, but they were as tall as Rev. They were as tall as Rev,
Yeah.
but a bit more lanky. They fell one time, but they fell in a sprawl, and
Aw.
and I was about to pass them, and their foot came up and almost kicked me in the chest. And I I yelled at them and like, mercy, curl up, and booked it.
Hey, stop that.
Yeah, they're like, fall properly, and booked it. and then I went up to them. I was like, "Hey, I didn't mean to yell at you so angrily like that. Let me explain to you why and what you almost just did."
You don't realize the fear you just put in me.
Yeah, like, you don't understand. You could have seriously hurt me with your freaking skate just up in the air like that, my dude. Because we've had that happen where it wasn't one of our team, it was a travel team, and it was one of the visiting teams, and they fell and they kicked their foot up and hit one of my teammates in the jaw and broke their jaw.
Video.
And like,
You know, I had a junior on Saturday, and she kept, when we were practicing balancing on one leg and stuff, and
yeah,
and whenever she's doing it, she was putting one leg out behind her. And I noticed that whenever she got unbalanced, she'd do the same thing. She'd just shove her leg up behind her. And I just gave her we spent a full half an hour where I was teaching her where she needs to have her feet, and if she thinks she's gonna fall, what to do with her feet. And the main thing I was teaching her was keep them on the fucking ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, do not fly your leg up into the air when you get unbalanced. I was like, one, that's gonna make you more off balance. And I was like, two, that it's gonna just throw you to the ground quicker, but your leg's gonna stay in the air, which is not safe for anyone else near you.
Yeah. How often do you normally get put there? What do you mean?
Put where?
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fun fact, my first ever broken bone was from skating. Yikes. I've actually, if we don't count it, I don't really count it because I broke my nose. I've never really broken a bone.
I've never broken a bone.
Yeah. Like, the reason why I wear a visor now is because I got decked in the face pretty hard, and I broke my nose a bit, but there was no blood or anything, and I reset it.
Oh, they took a penalty box.
Oh, the penalty box?
It just depends. Jez didn't get sent there at all, but some of these players you'll see in this game, if you keep an eye on, obviously when they're in a penalty box, the name at the top, the block goes red around their name. Yeah. You'll see kind of that it's the same players getting put in penalty over and over and over again. It really depends on their playing style. Yeah. Some people do take more risky moves, which can land them in a penalty box more than others. Whereas some people will be more, don't know if gentle is quite the right word, but rather than brute forcing, they use more agility and they'll try and avoid people, which can avoid them getting in penalty. But then some people just go in full force, and sometimes they'll accidentally hit the wrong spot, which will land them in penalty. It really depends on playing types. Like, you'll see Rev, when he's jamming, he'll have both his hands up in the air to show that he's not using the wrong part of his body to...
Yeah, he's like not pushing anyone because he's so tall. Look how tall this man is.
Yeah, so it's more playing type and the way different skaters play and skate. It can really land different people in the box different amount of times.
Yeah, and there's like some penalties that are just blocker specific versus like jammers. Jammers tend to get a lot of penalties of back block and cuts, and sometimes forearms. And then blockers can get back blocks, cuts, and forearms, but also can get directionals or skating out of play.
If you're a jammer, you're less likely to get a penalty. You're more likely to get them if you are blockers, because as a blocker, there's more things you have to worry about. Whereas a jammer, you're just trying to get through, and you have the odd little rule that you need to follow while you're trying to get through. Whereas blockers have got to worry about where they are when they're jamming, when they're blocking, sorry. Because if they're a certain spot on the track, they're not allowed to block the jam, and they've got to be aware where everybody else in their team is. So it's a lot easier to get one when you're blocking, but you can also get them if you are a jammer, again, depending on your game style, and depending how much you rely on either agility to get around, or if you are just brute forcing it straight through.
Yeah. So it all depends. I know I tend to stay out of the penalty box most of the time, unless I get refs. It also depends on the ref's perspective. There's some
Yeah,
times where we'll
it's
get really
like
finicky
opinion
refs. We'll get
Yeah,
really
I
finicky
find
refs. Keep going.
So I was just saying, I find that like it's can be quite opinionized, and sometimes there'll be one ref who will see what you do and be like, they would call that okay, and then there's another ref that could see the exact same thing and go, no, that's not getting penalty.
Yeah. And so I know my highest penalty is always going to be a cut, but that's because I tend to play in the gray area of getting a cut or not getting a cut. I play in the gray area of I line up my hips really close to the other person's hips. And it's a bit.
So sometimes, like in that case, the ref was kind of, they won't know what to do because they're trying to tell, was that in and was that not? And then some refs will just call it as you cut because it's easier, and some will go, oh, that might have been okay, I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
But that can make it quite hard. I know, like, I'm a jammer, and it's because, like, with my height, because I'm so short, it's just easier for me to kind of slip through small gaps, whereas if I were to try and brute force it, I wouldn't get anywhere because I just don't have, compared to everyone else I'm going up against, I'm too small to kind of make a dent. So I'm more reliant on the fact that I can get round and get through small gaps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So again, and one of the things I struggle with as well is cutting, because I just kind of get so disorientated, I don't know where I am at certain points, and that's normally when I'll make the little mistakes.
Yeah. Shall we continue? Speaking of Rev.
Get some stilts, yeah.
B Jammer is going to be.
Speaking of Rev, the tall man is online.
Rev Painter
Hey.
going up against Roller Bear. There they go. Rev takes the inside route, swings to the outer
And
lane.
there goes Rev.
There is no pack!
No.
There's no pack, you guys.
You had two skaters there really going for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the other two just kind of hanging at the back, and by the time they realized they were too far away, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why they let
And-
Rev go as well, because they yell out no pack, I'm pretty sure.
There they go. Rev takes the inside route.
Because they
swings
had
to the
him,
outer
they
lane.
chased him, and then they
Yeah.
were going to block him here.
Yeah, they lost pack as soon as Slam fell onto the floor right here.
Yeah.
Zips back through the middle. There
Yep.
it goes.
There's the whistle to get back, yeah, and they let him.
Yeah.
Look out, though. Here comes Roller Bear. She is hauling to catch up
Whoa.
right on Rev's heels.
There goes a fall.
Oh, like, whoa, what happened
That was
here?
quite, yeah. So 136, that's the one I kept going on about.
Yeah. 136 and 1472 are also, again, those are our Bambis over here.
She is
Yeah.
hauling.
Down goes. Oh, okay. Those two went down. 136 actually fell onto that one's skate.
Yeah.
Whoa, look out,
It
though.
was
Here
quite
comes
painful,
Roller
and she
Bear.
rolled
She is
off of it.
Yeah, so that was her trying to avoid.
hauling to catch up.
Yeah. But again,
on
that
Rev's
came down
heels.
because she tried to stop and couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So she fell over them.
Rev called that one
Yeah.
on the run. Got one. Looks like they both got a point out of that one.
Ouchies, yeah. But they really
Yeah, I did.
pulled really well.
Jammers on
They did really,
black
really, really well.
bars, we have
Some
Bridget
people you get where they
7
can't
and
stop
for
themselves correct and they
Zombies,
just
we have
fall on the
3
skate and that's how they
and
fall. Whereas she managed to kind of roll to the side and off of it,
Yeah. It's really good.
which is
She's
good
gonna block who on that
because
jammer
that could have
star?
really hurt.
Looks like Eris
All
got
it
called
was
on a
to
penalty
is-
for it, though. I think they called Eris on a low block. That's unfortunate, because that was not her. That
No.
ball is not on her.
Bridget's trying to take that hole she sees on that
Oh, wait, hold on. What did I do?
who on that
Wait a minute.
jammer star.
Where are you? Oh, you're
Where am I?
back there.
Bridget's
I'm all the way
trying to
back
take
there.
that hole she sees on that star, keeps pushing, so does who up there on the front. Bridget getting sent to the
Knuckles not really being effective right now.
No.
I'm like, Knuckles, please.
penalty box.
There are
for
some
a
times
cut
when, like,
back.
You can see your team trying to help you get through and it's just not working.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
look
wait,
up.
wait, go back! I did a thing! I did a
Wait,
thing.
I did a cool
Alright,
thing.
cut track.
Wait.
Oh, off to
So Colonel's gonna try and hit me. Colonel does not get low enough.
No.
Also, Zan, you could use this. That move is completely legal. As long as you don't hit anyone, that move is completely legal.
the
You
penalty
just gotta touch down.
Yeah. So I dip.
I used to do that a lot,
Yeah.
and then got to the point where my knees started to deteriorate a bit quicker than I would have liked, and I had to stop.
That's
But
yeah, that's interesting.
I can still do it because it's like it's a thing where you got to get back down, but you got to get back up because then you got to build back up speed to try and get round again.
Mhm.
I can still do it. It's just not.
Yeah. But yeah,
No,
Colonel.
it's a good tactic. It's really good.
Yeah, Colonel tries to hit me, but I just like dip underneath her completely. And just that bounce. Like, hold on. Can we
So the
let's
penalty
go back
box
again?
for a cut track.
Oh, off to penalty.
So she's
Yeah.
coming in. I bean dip down because this
Duck.
is called a bean dip, or I called this because I get way lower than a bean dip. I call it goat carting, and I just dip underneath, just that bounce.
She went in with the hip, and you went underneath her hip. It's one of those
Yeah.
things that you got to know, like, one of your opponents, and if you're a lot smaller than them, you're like, you know that you're like, oh, I could get under them.
Yeah,
And get
and
round
her,
The little bead
yeah,
dip
and
on
her,
the outside.
her Colonel, I know I can bean dip around, and she can't. She has a hard time fixing and adjusting to that. I can bean dip most of these people, but most of them can adjust and get as low.
Waiting to call on offense. Calling it off.
Oh, there's my offense call off. Not me calling it off.
Secret
Just
hand signals there. Tell the offense what to do.
and Eris is back on the track. I feel like Eris should have come back this way.
Yeah, she really went the long way around.
Yeah.
And also because she's back from the play then, it
Mhm.
kind of, she
Yeah.
needs to get closer. Because then the further away she is, the less help she's going to be, because she can't do anything, because she's not in the...
She's not back in, yeah. When you're getting back into the penalty as a blocker, you generally want to be back in as fast as possible. And same with like jammers and stuff. So Eris should have gone back this way, because our penalty box is right over here. God, I'm tired.
Coming out of the box.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it as the game progresses as well, like the jammer's getting progressively
Who
more
slammed
tired.
into the ball, defender.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, what happened in the second half.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't
5
think
minutes left
I
in
also
the
didn't
first
eat all
half
that
here.
well.
There's a 16 point
Oh,
lead by the
Jess.
Zombies, which
I
could go
know.
literally.
I
In a
know.
single
Terrible.
jam.
I'm terrible. I'm horrid. Horrid.
You are. Bad, Jez, bad.
Remember, kids, if you do an intense sport, eat food. Food is important. Who's jamming?
Bell's getting
Furious George.
cycled back.
And
Furious George and
Bell.
Hells.
Way
Yeah.
back. Furious George fighting furiously, trying to get through.
Oh.
Happed skates that duo hitting Hell's Bell out.
Oh, no, wait. Hell.
Oh, they went all the way back to...
Yeah. Ah.
See, that looked owie.
Defense to
That
get
looked
past
owie.
the-
Yeah, hold on. Let's go back and see that real fast.
I think, and I'm hoping, I think Furious fell on her shorts.
Her
which would
shorts?
still... Shorts.
Ah. It looks like
Well, it... Maybe,
When-
actually.
when Furious
We're just
fell.
yeah,
Keep going.
I was just saying, I think, obviously, that would hurt the hip a lot to fall
Yeah.
like that. But my thought was if you land with your skin contact on the floor and it gets dragged,
Oh yeah,
that's going to
no.
hurt a lot.
You see a lot of our teammates play with shorts. We hear skid marks all the time. Ugh.
Yeah, see, whereas most people on my team don't wear shorts.
Yeah.
We have
Furious.
the one
If
or two that will, but...
yeah. Keep going. I love latency.
Oh no, I was just saying that we have like 1 or 2 members on our team that wear shorts, but the rest will wear leggings.
Yeah, I love wearing leggings. I have some fun leggings. I have a lot of fun leggings. Furious, if you
You
watch her
on the-
skates. Yeah. If you watch her skates, where she lands, so she gets hit out by Apollo. If she swung this foot right here, she would have been safe. But she stepped, and that foot stepped sideways.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
She also went flying.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Her foot stepped sideways right here.
Yeah.
And that's what tripped her up right there. All of her momentum. Oof. What a fall, though. That
Tough
sucks.
defense to get past.
Yeah,
The
that
defenders
looked really
making it
ouch.
hard.
Yeah.
At that point, I'd be like, "Mommy, please." Yeah, taking off the thing. You can pass it off now.
Yeah.
Making it through again.
Yeah, there you go. Got it.
Yeah. Who is it? Who is it?
Looks
Who
like
has
we do
Slam?
have that star pass.
Slam has it.
Slam makes it through again past Apollo.
Was it Slam?
I
Yeah,
have
it's
a-
Slam.
Feeling, yeah. I have a feeling the reason she would have passed that is because it probably hurt.
Yeah, that fall did not look fun at all.
There are some
also-
falls where they get up and you're like, okay, I feel like that would be fine. But then there are some falls out where you go like, oh, just pass it off. Like you're hoping they pass it off because that looks
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah. I tend not to pass it off all that much. I tend not to pass it off because I know for my skill as a jammer is like I am 90% more likely to get out as a jammer than my
Roll,
pivot.
shoving up against those defenders. Evel just knocked him out of bounds. Recycled way back to the jam line.
Oof.
Also falling
Alright.
right behind.
We got a blocker.
Oh, looks like we got a
Oh
penalty on that
no.
foul.
There's 2 blockers
That's
down
late.
from white team.
But
Yeah.
Still has lead and calls off that jam.
Who had lead? Was
And
it
it
Slim?
sucks as well because they called off a jam mid penalty, which means going into the next jam, you're going to be down.
Except
Are
we
we-
have 9-3
Like, I think we're
Ivy,
down 2
Vampire,
still. No, we're down
4-0-6
down 1.
You're down,
Okay.
so one of them came off, but you're still down 1.
for
Yeah.
Zombies.
So we have science skates with one of the Bambis. I'm just gonna refer to them as the Bambi.
The Bambis.
The Bambis.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at the Rev go with those moves.
Rev
This is what I mean!
goal
The Rev is so cool!
Hold on. I'll go back.
Go back! Rev does a little twisty turny.
Yeah. He twists, he
Whee!
turn, he out! Oh my goodness.
I don't think Rev had to do that. I reckon Rev went,
No.
I reckon I could add some pizzazz to this, and went, I'm gonna show off.
I think he was
I'm gonna add
anticipating
a
the next
spin to it.
hit. But yeah, that's fair. Oh my goodness.
No, I
He
think Rev just went fabulous.
yeah. He you would love him. He's not currently playing because he broke his ankle during practice.
Oh,
His name is Chanel Bob.
love it! Yes!
Yeah. His name is Chanel Bob. Amazing. You know what? Next game we'll find a game where he's playing and jamming. He's a jam skater, so he has a lot of like jam and pizzazz, and he also loves the apex, which he broke his ankle while doing the apex jump, and I'll explain it to you.
Rev made it through with a
I
spin
believe
move.
our people are doing our apex jumps a bit wrong. That's hurting their ankles a lot when they land.
Yeah.
Since they are calling
Oh,
points
time
and
goes.
Oh, there down goes Eris. What happened?
Spin move.
I don't think anybody
Ivy
did. I
calling
think she just fell.
Oh, skates.
Someone
Skates are-
did push her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
skates got him. Apollo was trying to help Eris out to not become goat because skates was gonna make Eris a goat.
Since they are calling points and calls, whoever is gonna get through and call it off.
For those confused, a goat does not stand for greatest of all time in roller derby. It stands for get got.
You know, it's funny because even though I knew what the term you were saying, I knew what it meant, my brain still went greatest of all time.
Like Eris is. What do you mean Eris is the greatest of all time? No. Goat in roller derby layton's term means someone that you're going to catch. Someone you're gonna catch and you're going to like hold them so that your jammer can get their point.
Yeah.
Or set
It's
for pack.
basically to stop them.
Yeah.
Stop the jammer.
You're hurting a goat. You're hurting the
Yes.
goat.
They are literal you are hurting.
Yes.
I don't know why they call it making them the goat when like because not just because the greatest of all time that came after, but like more the sense that it's never a thing where you say you herd goats, is it? It's always you're herding sheep.
Yeah.
But for some reason we unanimously decided that it would be goats that were herding. Because why not?
I wasn't sure if you, because I know, I wasn't sure if you guys use different terms where you're at or not. I was like, goating. Goating?
I don't think we even use a term. Well, I don't think. Well, mine team doesn't. We just call it trapping. We just trap them. I knew what you meant when you said it. Like I've heard that term being used.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
like,
it's always funny to me. I'm like, why are we herding a goat?
why do
is
we
it a
herd
goat?
goats? We herd goats. Goats are art. Yeah, that's true. These goats got rams.
I don't know if you. Yeah, it's like I don't know if you ever had a sheep ram you. It fucking hurts.
Yeah. But yeah, so Skates was trying to go. Anyway, I was talking about people landing on their apex jumps wrong.
Yeah.
Apex jumps, you're supposed to land on like your front wheels and then your back.
For the vampires jamming
Right?
in 239.
Right, because you're supposed to land on your front wheels, then your back, so you absorb that impact. It's the same for like when you see ballet dancers jump and do their leaps. They
Well,
land
yeah, I don't-
first,
well,
then heel.
Landing on your back would also be, I would say, harder and
Mhm.
also a lot more dangerous if you think about it because because at least when you're on your front, to stop you tipping forward, you have your toe stop, but when you land with your back wheels, so easily your foot can just go because there's nothing
Yeah.
stopping your foot going backwards.
But Bob and Hit and Roll as well, they both land on their heel first and then their front. And I think that's what broke Bob's ankle, and that's what's Hit and Roll's complaining of a lot of ankle pain recently, and I'm pretty sure it's that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, again, it's like a gameplay thing because even though the technical way is safer and is the way that you should do it, a lot of the time in games, people will resort to playing or using different techniques which are more dangerous for their body, but work better in a game scenario because it's easier or whatever.
yeah, and it's also it's the adrenaline that's kicking in.
Yeah, you always play things differently. It's like when, sometimes you'll do things like I know I used to find it a lot where when you're practicing and you can't do a certain skill or something happens or you just like in practice you're just about getting through, you'll realize that in a game when you've got all that adrenaline you'll do skills that you could never normally do because you're not focused on doing a skill, your body just does it, like it's just muscle memory, it just does it, and you'll go around and you'll be like, how the hell did I do that?
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. I'll do something crazy in scrimmage and I'm like, I don't know what that was, but it was cool. What was that?
It was cool, it worked, I couldn't do it again if I tried.
Yeah, like
but it's adrenaline.
Yeah, it's adrenaline based, but eventually if you like your body keeps doing it and you'll find out a way to keep practicing it.
Yeah.
But you also have to be careful with that, especially with like apex jumps if you're landing on your heel constantly.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't hurt you by like you falling and you causing a big injury like Rev did, over time it will hurt and it will get to a point where you too
pull a
painful
Bob.
to do, or you'll
yeah
it'll get either too painful to do or it will result in a big injury.
Bob had to have his bone screwed together and plated. So it's a bit of a recovery time. He won't be back, I don't think, this season, or at least till like late October, which is really sad.
No, because also you have to have PT as well, innit?
Yeah.
before he's back on skates, he'll have to do physical therapy, and then
Yeah, and
then
then
he'll
even
actually have
then,
to build strength in skates.
yeah, you have to build that strength back up in skates. You have to build back up your stamina.
To be fair, Cass, that's probably why I have bad knees.
We
The
found it.
problem is I've had the same knee pads since I started 5 years ago, and
Oh,
they're very
no.
thin. They're very thin,
Oh
but
no.
but because I'm one of the sponsors, I'm sponsored by basically our main coach owns a skate shop, and our
Oh, I'm
skate
like,
shop, their
you're
skate shop
sponsored.
sponsors. So I'm sponsored. I'm one of the sponsored skaters. That's how I became a coach. They went, our shop will sponsor you, and you'll be a coach for our team, and you'll
And
be
you
one
get
of
all
our
the free
sponsored skaters. So I got brand new free skates, which is how I got out of my boots. I got
Amazing.
free knee pads. I got free tape, hockey tape to put over my skates. I basically, if I needed anything, I got a free gum shield. If I needed anything, they would replace it for me for free. And I still
That's
use their
amazing.
skates now. Yeah, it's really cool. I got a post on their page and everything. I was like, I was showing it to everyone. I was like, look.
You should
But,
you should send that. You should send that to me. You should send that to me. You should send that to me.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Nice
Come
try.
on. Come on. I
Because
want
my
to see.
is in.
You should. What skate shop is
And it's
it?
a photo back because it was a photo back from when I was in secondary. And
Like you should send me what skate
I'll
shop
have to
it
see
is.
if I can go back and find it. Anyway, I'll have to go see if I can find that post now. But
Yes.
no, so I was sponsored because I was one of their sponsored skaters. I got stuff for free, and the new knee pads they got me, they're these really big, bulky ones. And don't get me wrong, I put them on, and I was like, these are great. I was like, they shock absorb so well, and I was like, these are great.
Like they got you.
They got me
187s,
really
right?
nice ones.
Yeah.
Really nice ones.
They got you. We said big bulky. I'm assuming these ones right over here. The ones that kind of jet out a bit.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that because I'm a lot smaller and I rely a lot on how I move, they were really restricting for me personally, and I couldn't during practice with warm-ups and that, when we're doing warm-ups and we're doing knee taps and stuff like that, I would put them on because when I'm constantly going down on one knee and getting back up, it protects my knees more. Yeah. But when I'm actually actively doing practice, I would swap back into my other ones, which are really thin, because I can move my legs easier. Because with the other ones, I noticed, especially when doing crossovers, I'd have to move my legs so much more out because I couldn't cross my legs in front of each other easy because I'd have to go around my knee pads.
Yeah, if we go... Okay, I'm jamming. I actually have those knee pads, the ones that you're talking about. So yeah, I know exactly. No. I practice and play with those.
Yeah, but no, I always wear my black ones, and I'm not ungrateful, I swear. It's just I can't play effectively in the big thick ones, which is probably why my knees take a lot of damage, is because I'm wearing thinner knee pads with less protection. Yeah. But it's
my advice, you're gonna just have to learn. I'm so sorry.
No. Well, it's one of two things. I either wear them and learn to work with them, or I just accept the fact that I'm just gonna have.
You can get thin ones as well. They have a thinner option.
I can, yeah. It's just
yeah.
What
yeah.
big bro.
Yeah, you can see my knee pads. They're the thick ones as well. Right there. And for my crossovers, because I have very lanky legs, and I get down so low when I go with speed, I have an easier time just moving my feet around.
Yeah.
And it was definitely a learning experience for me too, because these aren't the first time I've had these type of knee pads before. I've had another pair before, but they broke on me, and now they're part of my cosplay. Ha ha ha. Actually, I can show you that. Hold on, Zan. I can show you that cosplay so you know exactly what knee pads I'm talking about. Here, this one, and that one.
I'm
You'll
looking
see
at the
exactly
stream.
what knee pads I'm talking about.
I'm trying to find the post now.
But yeah, it was definitely a bit of a learning experience, and I'd say it's worth learning. It's worth learning, especially to protect your knees, my guy. Please.
Yeah.
The defenders
Starting
settle
it.
in.
Right behind her. Pam, seems as it did not work. Runs into Brit.
Oh, hold on. My
Settle
O
in.
failed
Right
me.
behind her.
Yeah, my O got
Pam,
knocked
seems
out.
as it did not work. Runs into Bridget, the other jammer.
Oof.
Oh, Bridget takes a hard hit from Slim Skady.
And there's no bridge.
Back up, though.
Who taking lead in
Ah! I snatched lead! Haha!
jammer?
Oh.
Well, first
takes a
of
hard
all,
hit.
they should have called them on a no pack right here. They're way
Hmm.
more than 10 feet.
From Slim Skady.
Bridget is stuck.
Calling that
Right back
line.
up,
I avoid them.
though.
Who taking
And I
lead
snatch it.
through from a fakey
Mm.
line fallout.
But yeah, you'll notice my knees, I tend to skate with my feet way more back so that I don't hit my
Yeah.
knee pads all that much. Whee. Wow,
Right,
wow.
under a minute of playtime left in the first half.
We're almost done with the first half!
Except we have 4062 Reverend and White.
How are we doing on
Versace
time?
Jamming and
4 to 7.
102.
Okay.
8. Roller Bear.
Roller Bear.
Black.
There's the whistle. There they go.
There
They're both trying to
they
take the same lanes
go.
at the same time. The fucking little spin Reverend gets through. Almost. Roller Bear gets
Oh.
it.
Nice, that was smooth.
Sli-
How do you not die for playing this for so long? Stamina. Stamina.
Discontinuation.
Does Rev just get through this pack
Fucking little
backwards?
spin Reverend gets through.
Yeah, look at him.
Yes. Look at Rev
Yes.
go.
Look at him. The backwards the whole time.
Roller Bear gets it.
Oh.
But Rollerderby snatched
Looks
that.
like Rev got lead,
I
but
found the
Roller Bear
photo
got
and I
front.
forgot how they
Put the
picked a
pressure
terrible
on.
photo. Holy shit, they picked a terrible photo. I didn't even
Right.
know they were taking
Have
photos, so I wasn't looking at the
balls
camera.
on
I was
jam.
mid-conversation. It's one of those photos.
6, 7.
Oh god, we
There
just
you
got
have
6-7.
it. That's the first half of
Uh,
play. We've got
yeah, I know. I was so
intermission
pissed
here,
when they did that.
15 minutes. Go grab some snacks. Go grab some raffle tickets. Go do what
Oh,
you
I
need
forgot
to
they
do,
also
and
spelled
we'll
my
be
last
back
name.
here pretty soon with some super awesome roller derby action.
Hold on, I kind of want to show you.
It's me.
And that's another junior, and we're gonna just skip our way through.
Skip this.
We're gonna have to just drag it. There we go.
Can we see picture? Absolutely not.
Can I see it?
No.
Aww.
If it was a mate, I would have considered it if it was a better photo, but it's not.
Aww.
If I showed you, I'd have to cut the face off, and what, at that point, what's the point?
That's fair, that's fair. Hold on, let me find.
You're not getting a face reveal out of me that easy.
Okay, but can you tell me. Oh, hey. Why? What? Sorry, I just
Did
got
you message me on
distracted.
Discord?
I did. I sent you pictures of my cosplay with the knee pads I was talking about.
Ah, yes. Sorry, I have to swap to my phone because my stream is watching my Discord. Yes, those are the ones.
Yep. But they made announcements for oh hey, those are I found the pictures from this game. How awesome. We'll have to find if there's pictures of me in my outfit, because I had a really cute outfit. But they did an announcement for like coaches and stuff, like, oh, this is our new coach. And they did mine. And they chose they lined me up and they're like, here, put on this jersey and just pose a bit, get a picture. Oh, they did a birthday post for me too. How
They
sweet.
didn't fucking warn me. They just took the photo.
Oh, look. They have Sai. They have your favorite person. Which is, besides Rev, is Psycho. AKA my roommate. AKA the coolest person ever. But they tell you otherwise. Hold on, I gotta find it.
I've got like skating footage of my friend Charlie, who is on our so we have someone called Charlie on our team, and he is one of my best friends. He's my main friend from skating, and he actually was on the Britain international team. And he travelled to, I think it was, I can't remember where it was, for one of the games.
Beep, I don't know who you are though.
It's Great Britain skater or something.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Mm-mm.
It's derby time!
Alright.
Yes.
Guys, they like me!
Oh my god, wait.
Time!
We have a juniors wall. This is a whole juniors wall. This is all
Nice.
juniors. We have Slam, Skate, Psy, and I don't know who that is. Roadkill. They recently graduated and just came back.
Yes.
Guys, they like me!
That is the right reaction.
That's the right reaction! We have a Slim Skatey for the zombies and Hell
Nice.
for the vampires. Oh my god, Slim
So-
Skatey made it through already! With Hell's Bell right behind.
And Slim Skatey trying to shove past some.
Ooh! Wait, go back. Look at Psy coming out of freaking nowhere.
Slim
Psy's all the way over here. Hell's Bells is coming in on the inn.
Skatey trying to
Just BAM!
shove past some.
It was just teleportation. I think Skates helped whip Psy around.
Slim Skatey trying to shove
Yeah.
past some defenders.
Called
It
it.
was just all of a sudden,
Not today.
down, down you go.
Congrats to our raffle winners, by the way.
Yeah, the second half I was starting to get, because I didn't eat anything, so... And it was also really
Yeah, the second
warm.
half,
Yeah, it was
really, like,
warm.
yeah, the other team really picked up.
Are we
Points.
Yeah.
feeling it
Wait.
out there?
I tried scrummaging around through, like, halftime to try and find some
There
food
wasn't
and
even
something to
one
cool me
clap.
off, but I couldn't find
We
it.
have Reverend Paint Art and Roller Bear.
I always noticed, like,
It's so bad.
I remember I was like
guys,
watching you
Roller
especially,
Bear
and
in the lead.
to be fair, it wasn't just you, but it was mainly
Oh,
you. Like
Rev
every time
found
you
Joe
were
on the
jumping,
outside.
you were just
Yeah.
struggling
So,
significantly more to get
Chase
through, and
is
I was trying to
on.
figure out whether it was you getting tired
Mhm.
or the other team were doing something different.
Yeah.
Yep,
They called
Roller
it.
Bears
And they
But-
switched up their
No,
game a lot,
spinning
too.
around backwards.
Yeah. Second
Also-
half, they just really all of a sudden were
Actually, since it's old people, it'd be you.
really
Yeah.
effectively stopping people getting through.
They also, the Bambi was also a
How we
lot,
feeling out here
was
tonight?
out whenever I was out, and
Yeah.
she kept getting in my way. I kept doing a juke and she was there, I'm like, I need you not to be here, I'm so sorry, you were a lovely woman, please.
Please back up.
Please go somewhere
See,
else.
that was the right reaction.
We got Who jamming for the zombies.
Oh, here comes the
and
jokes.
Devil's Ivy up for the vampires. And Ivy's trying to get past those defenders.
Love your little
They
hop.
can't
When they
Reforming
stop,
there,
you
she's
just
got it.
see you hop. And
Oh yeah,
"Oh,
my little
So
whoop whoop.
oh,
Wait,
go
where
that
was
way."
this?
up for the vampires.
It's so you go on that side, she stops you, you go to the others, and
And
they
I
go right in
hop.
front of you, go whoop.
And Ivy's trying to
Whoop.
get past those defenders.
It's not an
They
option.
keep
Yeah.
reforming there. She's got it. Ivy's the lead jammer.
You see me wanting to use this person, then I realize who it is. I'm like, I can't use you. Ah!
Are gorgeous.
Ooh, that's slick. I like that.
Almost as good as light up wheels.
Yup. Who's having a really tough time getting past that wall
God.
of vampires?
Who?
Who?
Oh,
That's
fuck
right.
off.
Yup.
Mate, it's all you hear in the second half. Because as well, because in the second half you started really struggling to get through, they talked
Yeah.
about you more. And every time they talk about you, they go, "Who?" And it's just
What?
shut up.
Whoa!
Yeah, who made it through
Wow.
now?
Oh my god! See?
Who?
Oh look, I took off the penny. You can see my hair's
Yeah, you
free.
You're free.
My hair's free. Okay, so
And
the
Ivy
reason why I
before
put my hair up in
close
the
enough.
in my helmet like that is because my hair is so long it falls forward and gets trapped
You know
between
what else
people's
got
like
terrible?
shoulders.
Apollo's ACL. We need to get that fixed. So if you guys could donate.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah. So the reason why is
She
like,
doesn't stop going on about it either, by the way.
she doesn't stop. They don't stop talking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. I know who this one is.
It's
They are my
what?
recent. They're one of my recent graduates, and yeah, they are a chatterbox.
Yes.
They
I
were a bit
noticed.
of a hard one to teach because they just kept talking. Like, I need you to focus.
To zip it. Yeah, no, in the second half, I got to a point where I was like, I might just mute it. Like, I started getting really annoyed. I don't know if it was at this point, like, because it was like 3 a.m. I don't know. I don't know if it was a mix of sleep deprivation and the constant Who jokes, and then the repetition where they kept saying the same shit over and over again. I was like, yes, we all know. Thank you.
yeah.
It's funny now looking back on it, but I was sat there like, I'm gonna mute it. I swear to God, I'm gonna mute it.
Who?
Mate, it just every time as well. It's every time. And then it reaches a certain point where you've got to realize that the bit isn't funny anymore.
I know, but we're dealing with like Gen Alpha here right now, man.
Yeah, I know.
I know. God. But yeah, no, I tuck my hair in because it gets stuck between everyone's like shoulders and stuff. There's times where like I had it down and I went to go hit and it fell forward and people cinched. And I went to go pull away and my hair was just stuck. And my team's like, come on this way! Like, I trapped.
Can't! You're just
And then-
there grabbing hold of the hair, yanking.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, why don't you pass it, Who? Why don't you just pass it? Like, first of all, I'm more likely to get out than you are. Second of all, I risk getting my hair trapped in people's shoulders. Like, I try. Believe me, I
this
would.
cover is a shield for me. You don't understand. It's a hair
Yeah.
shield.
And everyone's
Oh,
like,
shut up,
well,
Fee.
yeah. And then why don't you just braid it? I'm like, I do braid it, but guess what's still too long?
People don't
Guess
realize it can
what?
still get trapped when it's braided. When
Yeah.
it's between two people, no
Mhm.
matter what your hair's like, if it gets trapped between two people, it's not gonna come out. It's
Yeah.
still gonna be there.
And they're like, just tuck it under your shirt then. I'm like, I do. Guess what? It still moves. It
With
still
this
moves.
much action where you're moving this much, no matter what you do with it, it's gonna.
Yeah. You can't be trapped if you shave your head. I'm not shaving my head. Anyway, we're
To be fair-
continuing this.
There's a reason my hair's so short, and I cut it short when I a couple years into roller derby.
I just like
It wasn't
my
the
long
main
hair.
reason, but it was a benefit.
I just like my long hair. It's really nice. Oh, I've seen people play with longer though. we've seen people who play with hair that like goes down to their butt. And it's just like,
yeah, no, I don't really do it.
how? How?
That's
And they have
That's
it in 2
commitment.
braids too, and it's like, I don't know how you do it.
They're gonna go in swinging them. That's what their thing is.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Like, no, people said I can't hit with my forearms. They didn't say anything about hair.
Yeah, I can. Well, I whip my
Really,
hair
really
back and
hair.
forth.
Yeah. They found
I
a gray area in the rules.
Yeah. Like, hair's not in there, and they're definitely gonna braid their hair and then just go like.
He's got a helicopter.
I know it's a rule with ours. I'm not sure about your guys's. I know in juniors you're not allowed to have long nails. You have to like have them down.
Ooh, I don't know.
Same with like acrylics. You can't have acrylic nails either. Just
I'd
because
have to ask. I can't remember.
yeah, because of scratching.
Yeah, this is like, see, this is a thing I've never had to worry about because like a lot of our juniors, like, I've never seen any of them turn up with acrylics because they are all very sporty types, so they don't really care. Same with me. I've never had that problem because I don't wear acrylics. I paint my nails, but that's it. So I feel I've never come across having to address this problem. But I'd have to ask because now I'm intrigued. I'm gonna have to ask tonight.
It's like you guys have Wooftada and Jerda, right?
Sorry, what's it again?
Wooftada, Women's Flat Track, Wooftada, and Jerda. I wonder if those are just either a US thing or a global thing. Jerda is junior roller derby. Basically, it's just our insurance and rules policy and stuff.
I don't handle the insurance. I stay well clear. I let we have the person who started our team. She handles everything.
It was like we're supposed to have derby insurance. Like everyone has to pay their own derby insurance. I actually need to renew mine.
They pay for ours.
Ah, that's lucky.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, we're gonna continue hitting this.
And buy stuff, that would be amazing because
To be fair, I probably do pay for it. I pay to be there, so that money I pay probably goes towards.
Yeah.
Give it up,
I need to ask my dad if
say something for Apollo.
we had to change it recently. We have to change it recently because if you were a junior coach, you were allowed to you didn't have to pay dues or anything. Just pay your insurance, just because you're training the new gen. But due to recent circumstances and drama, I will not get into. Hi, I'm the one has her hands in all the cookie jar of drama, any and everywhere I go. Don't mean to. I just get into it. I've been told I'm a responsible. Yeah, people just drag me into it. I'm like, hi, why am I here? Like, you're so responsible. No, I'm not. Why am I here? Anyway, but I have to pay dues again, and I need to ask if I'm paying it again or if my dad's gonna be paying it for me. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, this bout is for Apollo, the one that just fell.
With a quick
I mean, it was sure a hit and roll.
One, Apollo just left and just moved out of state. And then
very
2,
sure
Apollo needs
they
surgery to
passed
fix their
those
ACL.
defenders.
So this was a charity stream. Because you see how...
I was going to say, if you listen to the commentator, especially in the second half, you'll start to hear this every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. If you notice, one of Apollo's leg is a completely black, and it's because that's all braces. There's like a knee brace, an actual like physical brace, like a plastic brace, and it's all braces.
Make some noise for Apollo.
Yeah, and still playing, which is really impressive.
Yeah, but they're gonna get surgeries to fix their ACL.
I can't say I'm impressed.
And sadly, Zan's PNG is covering the QR code, so sorry, no donation for you guys on my stream.
Sorry, guys.
We have
It's on my screen now.
Yeah. Actually, I want to see your setup. How do you have me?
Oh wow, they're already through.
Whoa.
Okay, I didn't even get to
Yeah.
finish the verse.
Then
Oh, wow.
I wish I
They're right at each other's tail. Hell's Bells is
Oh wow, they're already through. Let's go.
seems like
Yeah.
Slip Skatey's in front.
Yep. Oh.
Oh.
Hell
Oh.
says
Oh.
today.
Wait. What just happened? Go back.
So he called off the thing and then missed her derby stop and just face planted.
I think she was trying to do a turnaround toe stop.
Slip skating's in front.
She was trying to do it. She called it off, did it, and then her foot.
Yep. Oh, says not today.
Oh, hells
Can
no.
you rewind it for Cass? Can you rewind it for Cass?
Ended before
Yeah.
he gets points.
So this person coming in,
Is in the
pink,
lead, but
then black, calls it
one?
off. Yep, the one in black, Cass.
skating's in front.
Like, she calls it off, and then she goes to stop.
We could see. Hold on.
You-
We could see it in real time here.
Yeah.
It just. Oh, she does it like a 180 jump too, so she's like her
Yeah,
toes
she does 180,
completely miss.
goes to put her toe stop down, and her legs just go.
Just-
I don't know what happened. I don't know if her toe stop just didn't hit.
I think.
Or-
I think she landed wrong.
I think she landed wrong. But you can see as she's doing it, I think the ref kind of sees it in the corner of his eye and starts to turn when she goes down.
Oh.
Oh no, he doesn't.
well,
Never mind.
No, he does.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like, oh.
it's like- It's like, wait, what?
What?
says not
My favorite part of this is that she just vanishes.
Oh, Isabel
Just goes
says
out,
not
and then she
today.
reappears at the bottom of the screen as she goes past.
Yeah, she just vanishes
There
and
she
then comes
goes.
back. And she's back.
Just like a
Just don't worry about me, guys.
And you're like, I'm fine. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Here's the line of
Hold
the
on.
routine.
1 second. Come in. Yep. They can't see you. Thank you. My roommate Lunik Lily, who is also faceless, has brought me food. This guess who doesn't eat.
Yeah. Their responsibility to feed you.
Yeah, they text me like, "Do you have food?" I'm like, "Yes, please. I should actually have food."
I should do that, yes.
Yes. Let me grab one of my bigger fans so that I can eat in peace. Anyway,
Before
we're gonna continue.
Maynard going against Roller Bear.
Paynard. It's Revenant. Okay, first of all, his name is Revenant Pain. He's a Revenant
That is
Pain.
not what it says up there.
Nope. I don't know why they misspelled it. It's Revenant Pain.
You know what else we're gonna see again?
No, they call it Reverend.
Roller Derby?
Reverend
Next
Pain.
weekend?
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh,
Guess
are you
who's gonna be
serious?
there? It's
Oh.
always me. It's me.
Wait, how did Knuckles fall? Go back.
I
How did you
tripped
fall?
Oh
over.
my gosh, are you
Genuinely, I
serious?
think they tripped over their own foot. I think they tripped over their toe
They
stop.
did!
They
They
put their
did!
toe stop down and tripped over their own toe stop.
Yeah, they did! Like, oh
It's one of those moments when you know it's being live streamed and you probably do something like that and you go, ah, that's right in front of the camera.
god. Yeah, look at this pose. Great cat like.
It's the time.
Oh my
Just-
always
oh no.
god. The amount of
And then
air that they
Reverend gets
got.
just like all the way back,
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
but then gets straight back through again.
Zombies
Oh.
are at 71 and vampires are at 85. Reverend Paynard going 30 miles an hour.
We lost this one, didn't we?
Hard if he fell.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Really funny.
But you were doing so well in the first
Yeah.
half. It's the second half where it really drops off.
Mm-hmm.
Who up that?
I should have eaten, and I didn't.
Well,
The dumb
Bridget and who?
The dumb fish.
Exactly. Looks like these vampires have a slight advantage on this start. We've got one blocker for the zombies over in penalty land.
They'll probably come back.
Oh, god damn it, Knuckles.
Unscathed.
Probably in 30 seconds or less, I would
What
imagine.
Knuckles do?
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Who's
Knuckles got into the
fighting?
penalty.
Fighting, fighting, fighting.
Slamming up against Bridget.
Oh my god, Bridget! Get off me! Oh wait, did they get it? Did they get a penalty? That was a penalty! They got a penalty!
Fighting, fighting.
coming up against Bridget. Everyone's fighting.
Oh! You didn't see it. Okay, but Bridget
No.
hit me backwards, and I did the sign for directional because Bridget gave me a directional. Watch. Watch, real close, right here.
Slamming
Yeah.
So Bridget hits me backwards,
up against
Yeah.
and then leans back, so clearly
Oh yeah.
that's a directional.
Bridget.
And then watch what I do with my hands right here.
Everyone's
Just a swoop swoop.
Slightly out of but I saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
fighting.
So then they called Bridget on that directional. I'm like, that was a directional. I even said it too. Bridget
You're
was like,
no, we ain't for that.
no,
I was like,
I'm
get
like,
him.
yeah.
Get 'em.
I'm like, direction. And Bridget's like, it's not a direction. And then they call. I'm like, yes, it was, girl. Yes, it freaking was. I do that a lot lately. I don't say a penalty out loud. I do the hand signals now a lot recently of like certain penalties that should have happened, but I do it in such a fast way and not in a I'll stand still and do it.
You'll just do
Hold
it
on.
as you go.
I'll do it as I go because nothing ticks me off more than someone stopping their whole gameplay to gesture the penalty. And I'm like, just gesture and move. Just gesture and move. And I don't know when this started, but I started signing the penalties recently.
Oh.
But yeah.
Average sibling interaction.
Penalty on
Jez is a
Bridget,
jammer
so
with the
that's
side
the
referee.
power jam.
Yeah.
The doggy pile.
Wow, that was quite.
Wow. But like, that dissolved real fast. Oh my god, what happened?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. We need to
Wait,
replay
wait,
this real quick.
wait,
Someone goes down and knocks everyone out with them, and I can't tell who started the pile up.
Mhm. Who dragged this?
Penalty on.
Okay, Eris fell.
It's
And Bambi fell.
Bridget.
Bambi fell.
Suki
That
fell.
worked out two other people. They
Yep.
fell,
The power.
and that's again you got past.
Yeah.
She knocked out three other skaters,
Quite the pile up.
Yep.
Still walking
and
away.
that down she goes.
Say roll.
Hold on,
And
go back.
skate-
It was so unwarranted for no reason at all. There was no reason for them to do that. 3-9, whoever that is, just came along and hip bumped her to knock her back down after she had just got back up.
I know, that was Skates. I don't know why Skates hit her too. I'm like, why did you hit her?
Doggy pile.
It's just she's just got back up and she goes along and just there was no need for that. That was so unwarranted.
That was so uncalled for, Skates. What the hell, man?
It looks like in that freeze frame you got there, it's probably not the case, but the person furthest to the right in the white looks like she has her arms up going, dude, what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
I know that's probably not it, but that looks really funny.
It's really funny. Like, bro. And not only that, I love Eris. Don't worry. She's the sweetest person.
Power jam.
Hold on. This was this, like, it wasn't even a hard hit. This was like a boop.
No,
Wow.
this was literally a boot.
It was a
I
boop.
wonder if Skates was like not expecting her to fall quite as dramatically as she did.
No.
I know
I don't
someone
think
else
so.
is their knees at my very bad jokes. Who is still going?
Dude, I like zoomed past that. What?
Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't even watching you.
Wait, go back. Hold on.
There you are, you're going on the outside there.
Yeah. So they're goading.
You're-
They've decided to go
Say roll
Eris.
away.
Knuckles is being my help right here.
I know someone out there is slapping their knees at my very bad jokes.
Yeah,
so
and
I
you
just,
just
like,
go straight on the
zoom.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Who is still going?
your pivot kind of held them for you.
Yeah. Good job, Knuckles.
I think
you
I'd
did
be
it.
Passed out by now. I'd be run over like a, I don't know, like something.
Knuckles really came out of penalty and came in clutch.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Zigzagging for who to get through the defenders.
Wait, what happened
Sweet.
here? Go back. Whoa, go back.
I don't know, like something.
You
It's
ran
true.
the
I love
outside,
butt cheeks. Yeah. Oh, I was like,
and then
Whoa. Sweet.
Go.
Zig-
yeah, someone
Yeah.
like I zoomed in and I like hit someone and then bounced off them.
Zigzagging for who to get through the defenders. Bridget's back in the action.
I should have called it
Trying to
off.
get past backward spin move. She made a pass.
But Bridget was still on initial, so Bridget wasn't gaining any points right now, so... It's right here. Yeah.
They call it.
You can't hear it,
Think
though.
we'll be, mullet next weekend?
No.
You have to come and find out. Ooh.
Hold on. You can't hear it, but whenever I call it off, Jan... Whenever I call it off, I go whoop whoop!
Oh, I wish it picked that up.
Out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a pink.
Just
cowboy
every time I go whoop whoop! Is that extra attention?
hat. How awesome is that? Make some noise for the pink.
There are
cowboy
many
hat.
splats happening right now, Cass.
Mhm.
There are.
Oh yeah. Everyone's getting tired.
Noise, but guess who's going up? And guess who just made it through? Furious George makes it through and is going right to the box. It's a
Oh.
jam with
Oh, no.
the jammer.
Oh no. George, no!
I bet you're so excited, like, yeah! And then they're penalty, no!
Score!
There ain't enough space in this town for both of them, you hear? Gotta be a power jam. That was funny. They're rolling in like Tokyo.
That was funny. I must have wait. Bye, and you have a good one.
Ducks to the side of those two defenders.
Bye-bye.
Tiptoes through the inside lane for another 4 points.
We're working hard. We are hardly working.
So we've started turning on the fans
Yeah.
right now
And
Not a power jam
because we
anymore.
don't have AC in this place except for like big
Furious
fans that we
George
have.
back in.
It's us.
Mate,
So I think
you
we
can
start
see
turning
the
on.
heat. If you look, you can see the
Surpassed to
heat.
herself. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Pass to herself.
Like it's really hot in
And
there.
Ivy says, no way.
It's really warm in there just because of all like the people and we're skating.
Apollo.
Yeah.
But we have these really big fans that are dotted around. There's a really big one right behind the camera. There's a smaller one over here, and there's one in the DJ booth over here.
Mm.
And so we normally start turning those on right about now, like way before then, because it gets so hot.
ACL fixed.
And unlike most places, we actually try and cool it before we start dying of
Oh,
heat exhaustion.
yeah, you know what's going on now? You know what else we are missing? We're actually losing the depot. Very sad. So if you know another space, tell us, because we can't do derby if we don't have a place to roll. It's Slim Skady versus Hit and Roll. Looks like Hit and Roll's about to make it through. Hit and Roll makes it through first. Slim Skady fighting through. I mean,
The way around, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. This one and this one, they're siblings.
Ah.
So this reaction right here,
She's like,
The rea-
oh.
the reaction, ah!
Slim Skady fighting
That's
through.
such a sibling rivalry, kind of. Oh, come on.
Mhm.
Skady first.
Yeah.
Hit and Roll. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hit and roll is catching up.
Whoa, that was a beautiful jump from Slim Skady.
Ooh.
I'm colorblind,
What?
probably.
Yeah,
What?
And Vampires made it
because that
over
whole
100
time she was
now.
calling Hit and Roll Slim Skady and
But still
calling
not
Slim
a
Skady
Ah.
Hit and Roll.
15
I
points
see.
could disappear pretty quick.
So-
Looks like it's
I
Because I
see.
noticed it the first time, I was like,
You know who.
hold on.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Hit and Roll got through, and I was like, that's definitely not Hit and Roll.
Mm-hmm.
Double
Pretty
outfit.
epic.
Whoa.
And
Boom, boom, boom.
there they go.
Reverend Painhard. Running. Hell.
Rev takes down
Woo.
2 defenders.
Oof.
Oh, down goes
Oh
Angry.
my god.
Looks like it's
Oh
a
my god.
goal.
Oh
that-
god.
I just
Oh
put a hand
god.
down.
Hell's
We were going
Bells
fast, and
made
I was like, oh no.
Oh god. Hold on. There's a lot that's going on right now.
There's a
Oh
lot
my
going
god.
on.
What is happening?
So, Rev knocked
Mhm.
down a blocker,
Which
but
takes
also
down
went
2.
down.
yeah.
Eris went down.
Boom, boom,
Mhm.
boom.
There they go.
Reverend
So-
Painhard.
Rev knocks down whoever this is. Apollo's got Rev.
Running.
So Rev
Yeah.
has to go back round the back.
Hell.
Rev
No, he's still
Well,
in.
no. I mean, like by the time Rev
Mm.
gets up,
defender.
Apollo's still got him, and he's at the back now. But
Yeah,
he can't get through that way because Eris is on the floor.
because Eris is on the floor again. Eris was having a rough one. I feel so bad
Yeah.
for her. She was having a rough one. I
She
could also
was
see it in
struggling.
her. Yeah, I could see it in her face as well. She was She was not having a good time, and I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, because I don't think it's that far away when she gets
Mm-hmm.
hurt.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a hit and run.
Like, we're getting really close to, like, a few events that are about to go down.
But to be fair, like a lot of
Made it through with the lead position.
kind of challenges
Those
comes up with the
vampire
refs
blockers
in the second half as well.
Oh?
Like there were a lot of referee conversations that had to be had in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously none had to be made in the first half, but all of a sudden in the second half there were like a good like 3 or 4. But also when Eris hurts herself, I like couldn't go back and see what happened. I missed it. So I'm quite intrigued to see this time what actually happened.
I'm also intrigued to see what happened, because I think I was playing.
You were. So I remember messaging you, being like, did you see what happened, or do you know what happened? And you had no idea because you were on the track.
I had no clue. I had no clue because I wasn't paying attention. Whenever I'm jamming, I tend to get pretty tunnel vision.
I also think you were at the opposite end of the track as well.
Yeah, because I was all the way over here.
And you were all the way up there. I more messaged you to see like if when you came off you saw or you heard.
No, I
being nosy.
Yeah, I didn't hear. We'll have to see, because I'm pretty sure I was over here on turn 3 and Eris was on turn 2.
Yeah.
Tough. Making it hard for Red to get by.
All right, let's see.
Back. Here we go.
Yep, already back. Ready for scoring. Hell's
All right,
bells
and
slams
Hell's
into the
calls
ball
it off.
defenders and calls off the jam.
I think I hear Hell's bells ringing. Or is that just me? It looks like who's going back out there. And guess who?
Oh my god.
You don't need to guess, it's
Roller
Roller Bear.
Oh.
Yes. You don't need to guess because I'll tell you anyways. Depends on who's talking.
I have a feeling that whenever Zan and I meet, Zan's gonna just throttle me because of
ready?
my name.
Ooh. Oh wow! Jump straight.
I don't think I will. I don't think I'll be able to hear the word who again after this without getting annoyed.
It's the holy trinity of defense.
Oh
Oh.
my god,
was
who
getting
is this
annoyed.
wall? Huh?
Yeah.
Keep going.
I was getting annoyed enough the first time watching this. It's not getting better the second time.
Your teammates are like, okay, who's jamming? You're like, no, they're not!
No!
They're in the US! And they all look at you like, what?
Someone's
What?
gonna say it one day, and I'm gonna be like, shut up! Shut up, you don't understand!
She's not here! She's not here!
Just starts rocking in the corner.
Like, I can't get it out. I can't. Who's on first? Who's jamming? Who is?
It's like, don't worry, Zan does this. Just leave him alone. They'll be alright. Just give him a minute.
Your teammates aren't
Before
gonna
you even
understand.
realise it. Vampires are up to 105.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, look
literally
at
in the
that.
second half, I was like, every time I looked away and looked back, I was
It
like, bloody
jumped.
hell. Yeah.
Yeah, it jumps completely. Yeah, I'm like tired on this one. Let's see who I'm up against. I'm up against Colonel, Apollo's in the box, Lavender, and Bridget. So pretty strong
Yeah.
wall.
Both teams have got someone in the
Holy
box though.
trinity of defense.
Yeah. Oh, but Bear's up against Slam, Skates, and Psycho. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a rough group of blockers.
That's a really rough group of blockers right
And
there.
none of them are vampires.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hit by Minstrel
No
Psycho,
one's
knocking
getting through right now.
Roller Bear out of bounds.
No, they're not.
And I'm
Bear
trying.
crashes through the middle of those defenders. Psycho shoves her
Oh,
out.
oh,
Nope. Looks like she made it through.
Whoa.
Who's getting shoved out
that's
by
top,
that?
that's top
Mm.
8 in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're on the
Exactly.
floor.
Yeah, I'm on the floor.
Oh,
Oh.
Apollo takes this next turn to shove who out.
I just need someone on Apollo. Someone get Apollo off. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Apollo was stood on you.
Yeah, and no one was getting them.
Now
I'm like,
who's got
get.
There she goes. She got it.
Hey.
She's through.
And it's
It's
frozen.
who?
Oh, if I hear them one
Says
more
not
time.
me.
Anyways, everybody looked and everyone saw it was Furious George. Who's jamming? And Devil's Ivy. Guys, are we feeling it out there? Thank you to that one person who cheered. I am in your debt.
Oh my god, that was really funny. This part, he tries
Yeah.
to get the people watching to get involved and gets no reaction.
No one responds.
What?
Can be on track.
And I was
It's
like,
really-
oh, ow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Furious George made it
nice.
through.
It's really funny because you can only hear any sound that you hear is through the microphones and the microphones only. So the whistles and all that, and sometimes just like yelling here
Yeah.
and there, but
And it was furious.
you can't hear the audience. They are cheering. They are cheering.
Oh, Devil's Ivy's made it
Yeah,
through
it
now.
just feels like an awkward silence when they get spoken to because you don't hear anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ritz crackers. please
George
stop.
won't give her a chance. Calls off the jam. So looks like an 18-point lead by the Vampires.
Looks like we got hit and roll and Slim Skady.
Oh, a little last-minute change. Rev.
Is Slim Skady gonna? Oh, is
Yeah.
Reverend Paynard gonna die in a hit and roll? Who knows? I mean, lose points. Gosh, I'm.
The
not
words
a
are
lawyer
real.
right now, but you know who
The
is?
words are real.
And
Ooh, look at that
Rev
spin.
takes it through in
Yeah,
front.
that's nice.
Maybe that was
We
too
got
soon.
That was a nice spin.
Lead jammer for Rev. Hit and roll finds room on
Hit
the
and
inside
roll.
to make it through.
Mm.
Does
Rev
a lot
takes
of
the
risky
same path.
shit with his forearms.
Oh yeah.
Like when you see him going through,
The
it's
defenders
forearms flying
back to it.
everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Apollo putting up a good defense makes
Yeah, there's that apex jump down. Yeah, he does have a bit of an issue with his forearms. Look, there he's
Yeah.
jumping.
Apollo
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
good
crazy.
defense makes
You got.
Obviously-
just enough time for
He
Rev
has
to have to
wicked
call off
air.
the jam.
Yeah, that's crazy airtime.
He gets lots of wicked air. It's
But
very
you
impressive.
now have two
We
people in a
got
penalty box
Zombies
going
minus
into the next
95,
game.
Vampires at 109. For white, we have who?
But then again,
And
Apollo's
for
in
the
as well.
Vampires, we have Bridget.
Yeah.
I know. That goes
Can we
out.
bridge it?
This is
think
what I
we
mean, they have
can,
an
but we're
official
gonna have to wait till
timeout.
after this official
Ah.
timeout.
Yeah.
You have in the second, I don't know what any of them were about,
You know what else?
but in the second half, there were like 4 official timeouts.
Ooh, that's a lot.
There were
And it's not even
there were
from.
quite a few.
Yeah, it's not even from us. It's from the officials too.
Yeah.
Official?
What's official?
We are officially
And I was talking to them like, I just need you guys to block the best you can, or try and get me out of it.
losing the depot. We have had this thing
Yeah,
for
they don't actually tell you
longer than I've been
what
alive.
the official
I think.
timeout's about. You kind of just sit here for a
I
while
got
and then
you,
they carry on.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh look, there's Sai. Sai's going somewhere.
I know what you were thinking.
There
So if you have
they
any leads on a space where we
go.
can hit and roll.
I love that this kid is like, we've had this depot since longer I've been alive. I'm like, well, you're not wrong, but also we've only had this depot for 16 years. Me, who's been here since day one, I'm like, yeah, I've been playing for 17. We got the depot like a year after I started playing, so I'm gonna say 16. Yeah, that's math. Yeah.
We would love that. So please hit up our.
I don't know what we're
coaches,
gonna do because
and
it's
guess what's happening
25
next
past
week?
7.
Think again.
Oh, do we need to get going?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what we want to do.
Well, we're at a timeout before the jams start. We can stop here.
We can always do a second stream where we continue this and then maybe find another game. Do you have any other games like live
Oh, yeah.
streams that we could watch?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
lots of them.
so we can probably
lots and lots.
end this one here, and
Mhm.
then
we can start
um,
another one.
yeah, well, we can pick this one back up in another
Yeah.
stream and then start another.
Yeah, we can
Just
do that.
because I have half an hour until my training starts and I'm not dressed.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
And I still
then.
got to get dressed and drive there. And
Yeah, and you still gotta warm up and do all the things. Have you eaten? You've eaten, right?
I have.
Okay,
I had
good,
my
good,
dinner
good,
while
good.
we were.
Good.
Ew, it's
Good,
so
good,
dark
good, good.
outside.
Why is it so dark? It's
It's so dark outside.
so dark.
Oh,
I don't.
big stretch. Finishing now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go to my training now. I have
And
to
this
go to
one's
my
got
practice.
Yeah, this one's got practice, and I've. Hold on, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste. Look, I'm gonna just make you a bit bigger. Ah, look at that. Little Zan.
Of course, Cass. Hopefully we'll see you in the next stream we do where we continue this
Yeah.
game.
Yes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean,
It is a lot of fun. I enjoy this. This is good.
yeah. I was hoping you'd have fun. Like, I want to do something. I've always wanted someone to be a host with. Like,
It is good fun. I like. It doesn't feel like we've been sat here 3 hours.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it at all, and it's just, it's so nice. Are we
Ugh.
raiding someone? Do you have anyone to raid?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look in a minute.
Nope, I got nobody. I got nobody to raid.
I have Critter.
I don't know who that is. Send username?
Critter cosplays.
The
All
cosplay.
lowercase. They are drawing. I think.
Can you
Yes.
send me their username, please?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let me see if I can swap to a chatting screen and them still be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Speak.
Speaking.
They can speak. They can hear you. Okay, good.
I also switched to a chatting screen. I just had to add your little guy over to it, so now it just looks like I'm talking to a
Hold on.
2D character.
I forgot how I added you. I got you.
There you go. Hey.
There's your little guy.
Hey, it's a little guy. It's a little guy.
He's a little guy. Okay, sorry.
You're good, you're good. Hmm?
There you go.
Hey. Let's see if I can find this person. They're drawing.
Yes.
They have a little caterpillar as their thing, right?
Yes. And their
Perfect.
profile picture is them with red hair and glasses.
Yes, perfect. Just gonna follow
Ooh.
them and then This was
Great
fun, though.
time. It was a good time. We'll have to
This was-
plan another one
Another.
soon.
yeah. The Monday thing was a bit of a one-off deal, but Wednesdays are usually my freest days, as we know. Except for this
Yes.
Wednesday, because I have a dentist appointment at noon.
Yeah, we'll have to sort something out.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
obviously I got
You have a thing planned.
obviously I do. I work Tuesday to Friday, so but
Yes.
but yeah, we'll have to sort a day out where we can continue this.
Yes.
Hopefully it can be sometime soon. 'Cause that'd be good fun.
Yeah. This is fun.
Yeah.
I've always loved doing this. It's even better with a person.
It's great fun with another person.
This is great fun with another person. Yeah. All right. Gotta let you
Well,
go.
I'm gonna rate them. So
Yeah.
thank you very much for the stream. It was a good time, and I will
Yeah.
message you in a minute.
Yep. Okay.
Alright. Have
Bye.
fun.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Believe they disconnected. We're just gonna say that. Okay, cool. All right. So, thank you guys so much. We're also gonna be ending as well. So let me switch up the music a bit. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed that as well. So, on that note, everybody, I also need to figure out what time we're on. What time we're at. Yeah, okay, cool. So, on that note, everybody, thank you guys so much for joining us this fine morning. I hope you guys had an absolute blast. This was so much fun. I absolutely love watching Rollerderby and just doing I call it analysis on it, or just like a breakdown. And it was fun. It was fun by myself, but it's even way more fun that I have a friend to actually do this with as well. So hopefully Zan and I can do this again at another time in frame. We are going to be rating Krita cosplays. When we rate Krita cosplays, please tell them that they're an amazing and wonderful person. Spread some positivity in this world, because boy, oh boy, do we need it. Hopefully next time Zan and I do this, we could do this a bit longer, and it was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I had a blast. This was so much fun. I hope we could do more of these, because these are so good. Yeah. 3 hours have passed. 3 hours have passed. Time passes when you're having a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. If you are new here and want to know when I go live again, please go look at my TikTok, Discord, and Instagram stories. I tend to post when I go live over on those 3 platforms. Also, we're back to our normal streaming schedule. I have no trips planned for April, so hooray! Hooray, hooray. Other than that, I'm gonna be live tomorrow at our normal time, at our normal place over on Utopia, so keep an eye on that. And yeah, so we're going back to our normal scheduled stuff, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys had absolute blast, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Hope you are staying safe, and remember, you are amazing, and don't let anyone, and I mean anyone, tell you otherwise. Until the next stream, you guys. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Enjoy the rest of the song.
But no more waiting for a sign. Trust in myself, and who knows what I'll find. Moving on to a bigger pond. Hopping on to somewhere I belong. 'Cause it's a big old world and there's a place for me. A place where I can find my family. So sing along to this froggy song. Somewhere I belong. Sing along to this froggy song.
And as always, listen up, bozos. Yo, you are valid as but you smell like dog caca. So, go take a dang shower, eat some good food, drink some water, brush your teeth, get some good sleep, and kick the crap out of tomorrow, big dog. Much love as always. Take care.